the mod in the chat in case anything. All right, we're good. We're good. You can continue, Hoodie Kev, whatever you were saying.
Um.
I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal for how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who be caught up in using what I was taught with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Home. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos. Okay.
Are we back like Donna Summer?
You're muted.
Yes, sir. We're back in the building. Let's get this thing live and popping. We have depleted and defeated the infiltrators. So let's do what we do, baby.
I mean, I don't know if I can start over with my whole tangent, but I think everyone watching pretty much got the idea of how I felt about watching today's game.
Yeah. I would go with assuming that everyone saw the rant, because people were live. They saw what you said, right? So we just need to pick it up from there and carry it forward. In my opinion, that's what I think we need to do.
I mean, so this is my thing, and I'm not going to have a pity party because, we lost. I mean, I know Uncle Freezy was like, "Be a homer," and it's hard because the people I got to root for are named Reggie Bullock. The person who I think really surprised me is Quickly.
By not scoring?
And it's like the second game in a row he hasn't scored.
Like
he hasn't even scored.
In general?
Yeah.
Yeah, he scored. So he scored 4. Okay, so he scored 10 the first game, 4 next game, 4 the next game, and 0 the next game.
Oh, so he has scored. So
he shot 2 for
his impact has been so minimum, I forgot he scored.
Yeah, 4 for 7, okay. 2 for 9, 2 for 8, 0 for 3. I'm
glad that we got that out the way.
Oh, my goodness.
That at least he scored a little bit.
Yeah, literally no one has done much. The only positives I got from this game is Obi, RJ, and Rose. They were the only players that actually played today. And Obi got his career high today.
He did that. And I wasn't even gonna make it an Obi show, but you know what? That's my man, 50 grand and all. He did his thing. Now, and people, there could be a conversation to be made to say that Obi got some points in garbage minutes. You know what? If that's how you want to look at it, that means you're not the optimist that I am. Obi Toppin has grown right in front of our eyes, right? He has given you positive minutes and motivational plays that normally would not have happened. So how can you dispute that fact? That's my question. How do you dispute that?
You know what really made me mad is that so they had Burks saw him open for the
I know the play
you
you're talking about.
Yep. He missed it, and then he didn't trust him at the 3, and he missed the 3, and then you have Quickly, who just this is how you know he's not a point guard. Like Obi's literally wide open at the lane for a lob, and it took. He didn't even look his way.
He
Like it
didn't.
was so wide open. Like this happens every game with Obi though.
It
But
does.
yeah, they don't find him at all.
It does. And I
Sad.
think that what people need to do, right? They need to go back and look at the position that Obi is in each plays and where people just miss him. Because of whatever the case may be, you're not looking for Obi. But that's going to change. All that's going to change here in short in short status.
Yeah, it was such a poor play. It just makes no sense. I don't understand how you don't see a guy just wide open going up for trying to get an alley, and then you have Derrick Rose from full court being able to do that so easily. That's
Yeah,
just crazy to me.
facts.
Because
Facts.
Burks is Kobe Bryant on 40%.
What? What you say? Say that one more time, Kel. Say that one more time, please.
You
Cause I hear
probably missed my joke. I once said if God made Kobe Bryant on 40%, he'd be Alec Burks.
40%.
Yes.
Oh, ooh.
And look, Uncle Freezy put down I'm an anti-Nick because I'm not a homer like he is. And I don't think that everything is candy canes and lollipops like Uncle Freezy does. Boo-hoo, don't talk about my Knicks. I want a baby, want a bottle.
Oh my
The
goodness.
Atlanta Hawks.
Oh
No,
my
Uncle
God.
Freezy. It's not anti-Knicks to understand the reality of a situation.
What's the reality,
That's
Kel?
not that's not anti-Knicks. And to
What's
put that
the reality?
narrative out there is grossly unfair. It's really childish because I'm not sitting here honking all the horns saying the Knicks are great. We're going to overcome this and we're going to win a championship. No, that's not anti-Knicks to say this team is flawed. We have players on this team that are flawed. We have players on this team that are negatives. There are players on this team that have given us nothing. There are players on this team that have gotten outplayed by the opposition. How is that anti-Knicks to say something that is blatantly obvious? Unless you want me to sit here and say, oh, we're going to run it up and beat them by 45 the next game. Julius Randle about to drop that 50 piece.
Oh my
He's
goodness.
not about to get outplayed by Danilo Gallinari and John Collins.
Mm-mm, mm-mm,
Nah,
mm-mm, mm.
yeah, I don't.
Is that what a non anti Nick would say? Is that what you want me to say, Uncle Freezy?
You about to bring Freeze out the closet, man. Look,
He can
don't
come
poke
out.
the
He
bear.
can bring the broom out if he want to.
Do not bring. Don't poke the bear, Kev. Don't poke the bear.
Man, I
Don't
am
poke the bear.
poking him like Tony Stark's poke Bruce Banner. That's what I want because I'm anti Nick. Because like I guess me and Uncle Freezy watched two different games today. Apparently, we were at two different places and saw two different things. Because I'm anti Knicks because I can finally sit here and say what's called. No, it's not finally because I've been saying the truth all season long. I've been saying the truth all season long, and it's hurt y'all Knicks fans or some Knicks fans' feelings. Some Knicks fans' feelings because y'all think that everything is as sunshine and rainbows. Y'all don't want to see what's right in front of you.
And what's that?
What's
What?
that?
Yeah. What is the thing that's right in front of them? Tell them. Tell them.
The New York Knicks depend on players who are just, like I said, is it a coincidence that Alec Burks had to sign a 1 year, $6 million contract? The
Probably
second, the second time he's played on back-to-back 1 year proven contracts?
not.
Is
Probably
that a coincidence that we
no.
should expect something more from a player like that?
No.
Is it a coincidence that we should expect something from a 30-year-old journeyman who's played on 6 teams?
No.
Is it more, or is it out of the realm of reality to say that our starting point guard up until this point had never made the playoffs, that our superstar, quote unquote player, had never made the playoffs before in their careers?
No, all factual. Everything you said right now is factual.
So
I,
how is what I'm saying facts, but I'm anti-Nick.
so I would tell you how that particular narrative can be established. Because normally what we do is we focus on the positive aspect of a situation versus what could be construed as negative. Does that make sense?
I mean, it makes sense if
Yeah, I don't really see it in.
you can find something positive.
I mean, so a lot of times, and to your point, a lot of times there's a reach, right? There is a lot of hyperbole that says if this happens, then we can do this, but there's no factual information to back up the fact that this is the route that we're going. So I get. So your argument to me is this. Well, I'll put it this way. Your argument can be solidified and backed up by quoting facts and stats, right? These are things that have happened. And we have looked at this thing in this vein because of what has happened in the past could perpetually be how we go in the future. And then all the optimists out there that says, well, just because this happened this time doesn't mean it happens this time. But we've seen that manifest itself in this playoff series.
Here's the thing, and this is what people. This is the thing, right? So you say with the justification that we weren't expected to get here, right? That's the first thing that jumps into your mind. That jumps out
Oh,
of your mind. We weren't supposed to be here in the first place.
Somebody
Vegas,
hating. Somebody sound like a
Vegas.
hater. Somebody sound like a hater.
Okay, I sound like a hater. So I guess I'm supposed to say, oh, rainbows, unicorns, popcorn,
hey, unicorn.
hot chocolate, Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, you didn't go with the powder puff. Come
I
on,
guess
man.
that's what I'm supposed to be sitting here saying. I thought Uncle Freezy wanted us to have a factual based conversation
Yep,
that's intuitive, that's informative,
right,
that's based on facts, that's based on um educated analysis.
When
No, the wham is coming from Uncle Freezy because Uncle Freezy wants to have conversation about the Hawks. They not playing fair. They crying and complaining and why won't they let us have our way? I need some
hey,
tissues
why?
in your car to my
How come
mommy
you won't let Duke talk? How come you won't let Hadouken and Sharon talk, bro? You up here hating? Let Duke talk.
because he agrees with everything I'm saying.
No, he doing that so you can shut up.
No, you want me to shut up because you don't want me to talk about your beloved team with players on it that stink.
I'll
I've
be
been
right
telling
back.
you to stink from day one, but you want to just hide it under the covers like it doesn't exist, like this problem doesn't exist.
It is a problem. They didn't show up in the playoffs.
But it's fine. Let's show up in the regular season and see how that works in the playoffs. Because you have players who do not. I'm not even going to say do not. I have players who cannot thrive in this environment. When a team gets tape on you, the Atlanta Hawks know exactly what the New York Knicks want to do. They know
I'm
the
questioning.
personnel the
I
New York Knicks
something.
have.
You don't know basketball, bro. That's what it is.
You know what? You're right. I don't know basketball because clearly, like I said, what I saw today with my own two eyes show me I don't know basketball. Because, like I said, if you don't agree that the Atlanta Hawks know what the New York Knicks want to do, they know the personnel and how to do what they want to do. The Atlanta Hawks know how to accomplish what they want to accomplish, and they know there's nothing New York can do about it.
And we're
We
gonna hit
lost
some
game
shots.
two Not because we did anything special. We lost. We won game two. We won game two because the Atlanta Hawks just stopped making shots. Wide open shots that they've been hitting in game 1, 3, and 4. They hit the same shots in game 1,
Yeah,
3, and
but
4 and
Kev,
stopped hitting
Kev,
them in game 2.
that game
That's why we
two,
won game 2.
that
But Uncle
game two,
Freezy hold on, Hadouken. But Uncle Freezy wants me to come up here and sit here and say, rainbows and popcorn. He wants me to make up excuses of why the New York Knicks lost. Is that what you want me to do?
half we started playing the way they were playing in the first half, which is hitting shots, and then they started missing like we were in the first half. So I don't really discredit us for that win in that sense. But other than that, nobody has been showing up because we had Burke show up in the first game and he hasn't shown up since. And then we had Bullock show up for the one quarter.
I'm
the
glad
fourth,
the MVP
IQ played the
is
first game.
is a regular season award because I sat up here and listened to Uncle Freezy have a meltdown because Julius Randle was an MVP caliber, was an MVP candidate, and yet I have seen the last 4 games Julius Randle be outplayed by Danilo Gallinari and John Collins. I'm glad the MVP is a regular season conversation, a regular season award, because ain't nothing MVP caliber about how Julius Randle has performed in these playoffs.
I would say
Nothing.
I would say that Julius has not had a good series.
That's an understatement.
I was about to say that. Let's
That
put
is
it lightly.
definitely a statement.
That's putting it very lightly, right? Based on his regular season performance, he has not performed anywhere close to what we're used to seeing him do. But at the same time, I think that what the I guess the focus should be here is what do we do in Game 5? What are we doing to get this win in Game 5?
If
The
it's the
first thing
status
we
quo,
the first thing we should do, is get Hoodie Cav the jersey of his real team, because we understand he's a Portland Trailblazers fan. Hoodie Cav, welcome to the Blazers at Night podcast, featuring your sometimes ass host Hoodie Cav.
see what
I'm
Uncle
sorry, wait.
Freezy wants
Welcome
to
to-
do
welcome
is to
to-
change
welcome to
the
the
narrative, right?
Welcome to the
That's what Uncle
Grizzlies at
Freezy
Night
wants to do.
podcast.
Stop making fun of the Knicks because we lost.
Welcome to the Grizzlies at Night podcast,
Oh
featuring
my
your
goodness.
part-time, sometime host Hoodie Cav, who sometimes is a fan and sometimes not.
You see, the thing about it is this, and like I said, how unfair
Oh my
this is
goodness.
to question my
I'm down right
fanhood.
now.
Because I could have sworn I said, here's the thing, Uncle Freezy left after the third quarter. Didn't even stick around the whole game.
Well, Freezy had to drive back home.
He could
Right.
drove back after the game.
Respectfully,
Right.
I don't think that was the wrong idea.
I mean, you got to
Right.
beat the traffic. Number
Right.
one, you leave in Atlanta. That's number
Right.
two, and you know how long you got to drive.
Yeah,
And
if
we
he-
saw in the third quarter that the game was not going our way. So I would have done the same thing.
Yeah, he
Just-
was
just be
already.
honest.
Guess who
already
guess who
angry.
stuck around the whole time?
And
Hoodie
it don't matter.
Kev.
Yeah, but
Right now, Hoodie Cav is in a hotel in a plush bed, and I'm
Yeah,
outside
look-
cutting up rebar with a torch. You know what I'm saying?
Let's not pretend like for the last 2 nights Uncle Freezy ain't sleeping in the same exact type of bed that I'm in
Wait,
right
when are you
now.
going back
He was
home?
just 5 floors above me.
When are you going back home?
He was legit 5 floors above where I am right now.
But
In the
Kev,
same type of plush bed.
Kev,
but-
when are you
but
going
look,
back home?
Going home tomorrow morning.
that's a hard argument to make because I'm looking at this headboard that you got behind you, and that thing is bigger than my whole room. Look behind me. Your headboard is as big as this room behind me.
That's
Come
because
on,
the camera's like right here. It's
Yeah, the
really
camera's
not
Oh my
that
goodness.
big.
Nah, but
Okay.
I'm actually happy Freezy left that early because he was already probably he was emotionally broke down in his head, and if you watch that fourth quarter, he would have just been driving
Yeah, been mad, driving fast because he mad.
Yeah,
That's-
'cause
I've
of-
been the
Hey.
same way.
Yeah, I was
Dude,
so
and dude, to be honest with you, I'm gonna be real with you. right? So I left because I knew I had to be at work tonight because while I was there, I was getting messages from people that was telling me they wasn't gonna be able to be here. You know what I'm saying? And I looked for Hoodie
That
Cat.
work?
But yeah, but yep. So I knew I had to be here because wasn't nobody else gonna be here. And then I was looking for Hoodie Kev, and his ass was cheering for the Atlanta Hawks hitting free throws. You know what I'm
What?
saying? And so
What?
yeah, and so he gonna talk about
Why
and
is
so
Uncle Freezy out here? Let me stop him and telling these lies because this how Uncle Freezy's like, I didn't even see where you was at. I was looking. How you not looking? I was at the same place I was the whole game. Saying right, that was Rob the Nick was right here, right now.
Really having an
Where
intruder
is
here. That's
Rob the Nick?
crazy,
'Cause me
Kev.
and Rob the Nick and Jay Boogie was sitting right at the same, right where we were sitting this whole time. And Uncle Freezy goes, I didn't see you.
What?
Says the person who snuck out the back when the game when the going got tough.
yeah,
Oh,
when the going get tough, bro, the tough get going. That's why
Yeah.
I'm here by my that's why I'm here in the middle of the night cutting up rebar with a torch while people are in their bed sleeping.
facts. Facts. So let me ask you this, and I've asked you this, and we've spoken a couple times, Kev. So talk to me about the golf machine. How was the golf machine? Was it underrated, overrated? You
It
spend a
was
lot of
pretty
time on
cool. It's pretty cool. I wish I had like a T or something because it was just like flat, so I really couldn't get, you know, uh, the lift I wanted. And then I was like, I'm afraid I was gonna break something if I hit it that hard. And the
Because you
girl
have to
kept
be an
saying, "No,
athlete.
you okay?"
Kev, you have to be an athlete to do that, bro.
Asked me to do what? Break the simulator?
Probably, yeah.
it. Hey, ladies and gentlemen in the chat, hey, check this out. We have gone through an unprecedented amount of trolls that we had to legit close down one stream to start another one, right? So what we need to do right now is we need to make sure we get them likes up. Get the likes up.
Yeah, let's get that.
Tonight of all nights, the likes are more important than any other night. We need to detract whatever negative vibe could be generated from the previous stream that we were on. So if you're in the building right now, you like the content that you're seeing, get the likes up, right? Let's go ahead and do that. So Kev, was the simulator more like putt putt golf or top golf or what is that like? I'm not sure. I don't play golf. I've never been a golfer. I don't own a pair of clubs, so I don't really understand the.
I mean, it's hard. It wasn't like putt puff. It was a real golf simulator.
Hmm.
Um, so it
It's
was
it's legit
cool.
like you're at the thing. It's like
At the
I,
course.
Something like
it
that.
looks like, yeah. A
Yes.
lot of rich people have that. Like
I'm not rich, so
I know,
I
but
would
I'm
never
just
know
saying
what it.
I've seen like NBA players have
But
it before.
I got there, so I got at the stadium like 10:30 this morning. I had to get up with the sales lady because no, I'm probably like 11. I probably around 11. Because she forgot to give me my parking passes. And then Uncle Freeze is like, I'm driving around in circles. I don't know where to park. Uncle Freeze, why you just pulled over somewhere so I can get a ticket? I'm just driving around in circles. I had to leave the parking because I didn't have the parking ticket. Uncle Freeze is got, give me a minute. Jeez.
Oh my god! What did you do, Kev? Give it to me one more
I'm
time.
driving around in circles. I had to leave the parking deck. I don't know. I don't know where to park. They didn't give me the ticket. What do I do? I'm just driving around. And that's my Uncle
Oh
Freeze
my!
voice.
Oh my god!
And I'm like, Uncle Freeze, give me a minute. I'm just getting here. He called me like every 20 seconds. Did you get the park? I can't get it because I keep answering the phone for you, Uncle Freezy. I'm going to get it.
Oh my god, my whole side hurt. My whole right side is weak right now. I'm telling you, boy. You. Oh my goodness. Oh my
So I'm
goodness.
over here scrambling around, sweating, trying to find a lady. So I didn't give Uncle Freezy his parking pass.
Ooh. Of all people, you didn't give Freezy a parking. Oh my goodness.
I thought they were already. I thought they were in the ticket, in the original ticket.
Right.
So I didn't know because I didn't even open the ticket yet.
Hmm.
So I didn't know until he called and I was like, and I had to call her. She's like, "Oh yeah, I forgot to give you the parking passes."
Ah.
And I was like, "Oh, okay," because I had never intended because the hotel that I'm at
You walked.
is literally like 10 minutes. It's like a 10-minute walk.
Yeah. You didn't have to park.
And so I'm like, my car is already parked at the hotel, so there's no need for me to get my car. Literally,
Just to
and a
drive
10-minute
10
walk is
minutes.
like a 4-minute drive. So I'm
Right.
like, I'm not about to do that. I'm not going to walk down this nice sunny day.
Yeah. Facts.
So
Facts.
I didn't pay it any attention. So I got it and gave it to Uncle Freezy eventually before, he got lost in Atlanta traffic somewhere, legit 2 blocks from the hotel.
Are you so legit, Kev? Are you question Freeze's ability to navigate from a 4 block radius?
So the first night we were here, I think Friday night, I had my pizza delivery issue.
I remember that. I
Yeah,
remember
that was me.
Domino's.
Yes.
Domino's.
And so Uncle
Austin, right?
Freezy, yeah, Austin.
Austin. Yes.
So
Yeah, you
Uncle
got
Freezy
scammed.
was like, let's just go out and we can just get something to eat. I was like, okay, cool.
Hmm.
Uncle Freezy like, Uncle, he was like, Hoodie Kev, you can drive. So he has this big spaceship car with all these buttons. I felt like I was driving, you know,
Spaceship.
Challenger or something.
It was a MB. MB.
Yes.
Okay. I got to say, yeah.
I
I know
mean, so
what you're
I'm
talking.
like, oh man, this is great. All these buttons and everything. He's like, yeah, you press the button, the headrest adjust. I'm like, oh, you can press a button for that? In my car, I gotta adjust it with my hands. Yeah, I feel like I'm driving the Flintstones car. I gotta pedal with my feet compared to this car. I gotta get Dino in the back seat or something. So, compared to this. So
Oh my god.
I'm like, all right, Uncle Freezy, where are we going? And he was like, well, this McDonald's is like 40 minutes away. I'm like,
Wow.
Damn.
40 minutes?
Wow.
What?
What the?
I'm like, that doesn't sound right, but okay. So he's like, the closest place is Wendy's. It's 35 minutes away. And I'm like, oh man, I guess that's the closest. So we got there. He's like, go this way, go this way, go this way, and this way, and this way. I'm like, this is so strange. So we got to the Wendy's. It was like 7 minutes. And I was like, that's weird. I'm like, Uncle Freezy, do you have your navigation set on walk or car? He's like, oh, it's set on walk. I'm like, that's why it says it's 35 minutes away. It's 35 minutes away on foot.
That's probably like
Not
15
driving.
minutes.
Driving is
Yeah.
like 6, 7 minutes
15.
away.
6, 7. Damn.
Why do you think you had me driving all the way across Atlanta to get something to eat when we literally went 4 blocks?
Yo. Yo.
Nah, bro.
He's like, I gotta adjust it. Because what
Oh
happened
my
is
god.
when we walked back, because we went to Hudson's to watch game 3.
Mm-hmm.
And CB the artist was like, I'm gonna give you guys a ride. And so when I went out, because I went outside first, I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
it's lightly drizzling. A
Right.
light drizzle. I'm Uncle Freezy, we can walk back. Walk because at the time the game was letting out, so everybody was walking back, I guess, to their hotels and everything.
Right. Right.
So like, Uncle, we can walk with our Knicks brethren. And I was like, all right. So I guess he had his GPS set on walk because we had to figure out where the hotel was.
Right.
Because this hotel is so weird. It's in like a weird corner location, like a triangular location.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay. So We got there. We were walking around. Uncle Freezy like, it started to pour down. It's like a monsoon. I'm like, Uncle Freezy, it's what? I mean, it did start to pick up a little bit, but we had already made it back to the hotel by then. Like it's not like we were out. We were nowhere near like soaking wet or anything like that. We were
Hmm.
wet because, like I said, we walked in the
Right.
rain. And Uncle Freeze's like, I had like 48 beers. I'm like, Uncle Freeze, I was like, you had like one.
So what you're saying right now is Uncle Freezy cannot hold his alcohol. Is that what you're saying, Kel?
Listen, I'm not gonna say that, but
I'm, I'm, I'm just trying to.
but
he, he got the wink wink. I know what that means. Oh,
yeah,
Oh
and
no.
that's how that went.
oh my God! The things we talk about at doggone 2 o'clock in the morning, boy. I swear to God, you can't get no better than this right here. I swear.
That
Oh
was
my goodness.
148.
But
Mm-mm.
it was like I said, it was a fun weekend. I wish we could have more of the Knicks family with us.
Right, right.
Um, but it was fun. We went to this restaurant last night. I think when Uncle Freezy made everyone in the restaurant know that when Rob the Nick showed up. And he's like, Kev, it's Rob the Nick. I'm like, yes, I know Uncle Freezy. I think everyone else knows that Rob the Nick has shown up. Thank you for
I
making
haven't
this
seen
public
Rob the Nick
announcement.
for a good since game 2, I think.
I saw plenty of Rob the Nick.
Yeah, I know.
Plenty of it.
Mm-mm.
But yeah, but that's how much that's it was a good weekend. I'm glad we did it.
So coming off this weekend, and since you stayed for the entire game, that everyone viewed on ABC. I hate ABC just for the record. ABC and
You watched that on
ESPN.
ABC?
Oh my God, that
Wait,
was horrible.
did you watch it on ABC?
I did.
I watched on when it's on ABC, it's also on ESPN. So I watched it
Really,
on Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I found it out like recently because I just went on ESPN because the former game was on it, and for some reason ESPN and the ABC games are
Wow, I wish I had known that because
the
ABC was
ABC one is trash,
garbage. That
especially on the computer. Bro, I put it on the computer and the quality is literally like
garbage.
480p, and on the phone it's good, but it's just trash. The ESPN one, they're both delayed. That's what I hate. Like
Yes.
the MSG one is like probably a few seconds. It's probably like 2-3, and then
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
ESPN for me it's like 30 seconds, like 40 seconds, and the
It's so
ABC
weird.
is
So
worse.
here's the thing. So they had the TV like, and it is. I can tell you, it was really annoying because you're watching the game and they had a TV on in the back, like where the golf simulator was, because there was a big room and the golf
Hmm.
simulator's in a room by itself. But they had
Right.
like the ABC showing on, but they had it loud at first.
There was no remote.
And the playback was the game was happening, and legit like a minute later, you heard the playback from the TV
Oh, the
of what
TV.
you saw. Like, legit, I'm not even lying. Like a minute before, and I'm like, can someone turn that down?
Yeah, we don't want
Yeah,
to hear
there's
that.
no way there was no remote there.
No, I had to call the attendant.
I would too.
Wow.
I would too, to be honest. That would be annoying.
Wow.
We
Yeah.
had like 3 attendants. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Y'all, y'all are a pretty big deal up there in
So here's the cool thing. The
the real
cool thing
estate
is in the
side.
Atlanta Hawk in State Farm Arena, with the home of the Atlanta Hawks,
Mm-hmm.
on the big old jumbo screen, they welcome the Blowing's Tears.
Really?
I wish I knew when it was going to happen. I would have recorded it because me and Uncle Freeze was like, hey, it's Blowing's Tears on
Was
the
it
jumbo
random or
screen in State Farm Arena. I bet they don't know we're a New York Knicks podcast.
yeah? Because I saw a Freezy tweet about it and I was so confused because I didn't see it.
Wow.
Yeah, you probably, because it was like probably for y'all, it's probably like a commercial break or something.
Yeah, they do that during the
So
commercial.
you wouldn't have seen it on TV
Right,
just because it was like a timeout or something. So y'all, for everybody watching, it would have been during like a timeout. I mean, during a commercial break.
right. So we
But when
wouldn't.
you're there, you're seeing it like, oh snap, because they're like shout. Because basically, I think it's everyone who had like suites and paid for like the
Mm-hmm.
whatever. And so there's like special thanks and welcome to Orange Tears. And when we heard it, we looked. I was like, that's us. On the jumbotron. They don't know we're New York Knicks podcast.
That's good stuff right there. That's good stuff right
Yeah,
there.
well, that was really cool though. That was really really cool. And like I said, I wish I would have known like when they were gonna do it
Yeah,
because I would have recorded it.
yeah.
But it was like a random kind of thing.
Gotcha. Did they put the logo up?
No, there wasn't a logo.
Okay.
It was just like the Orange Tears.
Okay. Gotcha.
But it was really really cool.
Do you guys think we are winning next game?
So that's a good question, Hadouken.
To me, I
so
was like, after this game, I was like so like broken down. I'm like,
Yeah.
we deserve to be down 3-1, and I still stand with that. We deserve to be down 3-1.
I agree.
And if we lost, I at least want to try to get one more to make it be respectable. But I don't see us coming back 3-1. That just barely happened.
No, me either. I'm a realist. I don't
Yeah, me
see
too.
us making up that deficit.
I'm not gonna believe in it either.
Here's the thing,
It is
because
what
you
it
had to
is.
look deep in it. And as I said, the Atlanta Hawks have a blueprint of what we want to do.
They do. I agree.
The Atlanta Hawks know exactly what we want to, and they know how to exploit our defense.
I agree with that as well.
Boo, he whacked.
Yeah, I might
Nah,
be wet, but
I
I'm
don't
also
agree
telling
with
the truth.
Boo, he whacked.
Nah, Freezy.
Hey,
I
Uncle
kinda agree
Freezy,
with
is your
you, bro.
phone still on walk? Did you find out how long did it take you to get home? 4 hours.
Hey, so Duke, I'm gonna tell you something crazy, right? So
What's good?
Hoodie Kev was pacing in the lobby, stomping like a 3-year-old, right? You ever seen a 3-year-old have a tantrum?
I can imagine it. You don't even have to say. I can imagine him
stomping for real in front of grown folks, bro. I'm saying in front of grown-ups, right? 11 o'clock at night.
Why?
Where he was like, "Where's Austin? Where's Austin?" And so I'm like, "Calm down, bro." I'm like, "Bro, I only like legit. I just met you the other day. You my man, and we gonna ride or die. But bro, let's ride or die for something real. You stomping, he walking around like stomping like a 3-year-old. Like, you know how you when you tell the 3-year-old, hey, playtime's over, time to clean up. And they're like, no, I don't wanna. Yeah, that was Kev looking for Austin. I was like, Kev, calm down. You're a grown-up, bro. What we can do is we can go get some food from anywhere. It's Atlanta. He was like, no, I want Austin to hurry up. And so and so I'm like, what the hell is this? What I signed up for, yo? So I'm like, Kev, come on, we can. I'm like, Kev, you know what, Kev, let's take Marcy, and we'll find like a Burger King or something, right? So Kev was like, no, I demand justice. And I'm like, Kev, stop stomping. These girls walk by us, and I'm married now. I'm married, right? So don't get it twisted. I ain't trying to hit a lick at a snake. But these girls walk by, like with their club clothes on. You know what I'm saying? They in that club mind, so you could just hear the name of them. They ready. And Kev is like busting through their crowd. Where's Austin? You know what I'm saying?
No, that is not true.
Yes, this
That
girl looked at
was
me.
like
This girl
not
looked at
true.
me like, and all I could do was shrug my shoulders. I was like, I don't know what Austin had either. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm like, big dog, tighten up, bro. Tighten up. Come on, let's go. So G-Man. So what happened is
funny.
and so Austin don't show up. And this make me mad too now. I ain't gonna lie. Austin don't show up. So they took my man money
and they didn't deliver the food.
And
Wow.
it delayed the stream.
Yeah. So I'm a little mad
I
at
would
that
be
too.
heated
Like,
too.
yeah, but bro, I ain't gonna pout. You know, I ain't gonna stomp. Like, no, I want to watch more Blues Clues. That's what Kev was stomping like, right? And so I was like, so I went to the lady.
Hello. I'm not gonna let you ease past the fact you just said I want to go watch some more Blues Clues. Come on,
Yes, that's what he was stomping through the lobby like,
That
right?
was not even true. One, I was stationary.
Bro.
Most of the night.
But you know what? I have G man. I have a witness, and he'll be on the show in 2 weeks. Right?
Okay.
I have a witness, eyewitness that was there. Right? So we're gonna talk mostly. We're gonna break down mostly basketball, but I promise you, I'm gonna ask him to recap this story, bro.
One, this is what happened.
Dude.
So if you ever order from Domino's, they have the Domino's app.
So okay.
And
So Duke, check this out, right? So Hoodie Cap is gonna try to make the story seem like it wasn't crazy. This was crazy, and I'm like, yo, I only met this dude yesterday, and he already get me going. I'm ready to go to jail over some cold ass pizza.
Oh my god.
So,
Yeah, he might as well have gotten some frozen pizza and just put it in the microwave at that point.
So I'm trying to. So
this
I'm
is
like,
not true, everybody.
So Kev is sticking to this backstory. So Duke, I'm like, yo, Kev, come on, yo, let's just take the car and go get some food. We grown ups, bro. We don't have no curfew. You know what I'm saying? So Kev was like, no, where's Austin? And I'm like, I don't know who the hell Austin is, bro. You know what I'm saying? He like, Austin is the Domino's driver. And I'm like, Kev, you know what happened? And so you know how when Kev get in a mindset and then Cat start trolling him about Kevin Knox?
Yes.
I talked to him about it a few times.
Yeah. You know how Kev get locked in on something like a dog with a bone.
Once you got your eye on it, you can't let go of it.
Yeah. And so I'm like, so Kevin Knox sucked. And he's like, no, where's Austin? I'm like, oh, this is serious. This is serious, bro. Hey, phase one, I'm telling you, Wilson Dane, listen. Wilson Dane, listen. You have never seen something so funny in your life. Cully, listen. When he said, where's Austin for like the 17th time, I promise you, I started to put him over my lap and spank him, bro. You know what I'm saying? I promise you. Right? So I'm like, Kev, let's get the car. Okay. So finally, right? He called Domino's. Right? He get ready to cuss Austin out, right? He is ready to cuss Austin out, right? And so what happened is he get the Domino's number, and it's like, Domino's is now closed.
No, bro, I would be to the extreme if that happened.
Oh my god. Hold on. The question is this. The next day, did Kev go to Domino's and say, listen, I called you last night. I didn't get my food, so I need some type of reparations or something.
G-Man, I promise you, I'm ready to get to that. I promise I'm ready to get. So I get Kev. I'm like, Kev, I'm going to the front desk and I'm gonna have them pull Marcy around. He like, who's Marcy? I'm like, that's my car. I name all my cars. Like legit. I have Marcy. I have Becky. I have Peter. You know what I'm saying? So Peter is my PT Cruiser. You know what I'm saying? Instead of saying PT Cruiser, I just say Peter. You know what I'm saying? And instead of saying, the Saturn, whatever, I'm just saying I call her Becky. You know what I'm saying? And so whatever. So they pull Marcy up, and Kev is like, yo, they pulled this car up here. Where's your car at? Why are we still right here waiting? I'm like, yo, this is my car right here. This is my car right here, right? G-Man, listen, I promise you, like listen, we don't have like I don't have money, I don't have bread and none of that
Right.
stuff, right?
Right.
I don't have money, I don't have bread, none of that. But Kev sees my car and he's like, "Yo, can somebody move this spaceship out of the way so y'all can pull Uncle Freezy car up?" I swear to God, bro. I'm like, Kev, this is my car right here. And so Kev sits in the seat and he like, yo, I swear to God, he's like, Kirk the Stalker Man. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, what are you doing, bro? This is he like legit like Captain Kirk trying to talk to Zulu like we need more power, Captain. And I'm like, Kev, calm down, bro. Calm down. First of all, that leather thing in the door, that's a seatbelt. Pull that across your body and click it. You know what I'm saying? Kev is in the car, like trying to push all the buttons at the same time.
What?
Yes. I'm like, what are you doing?
True.
I'm like, bro, this ain't home ec. This ain't home ec, bro. This is a car.
So what happened is this is some kind of future. Now I'm used to like the gear shift all down here, right? And Uncle Freezy like, all you do is
push the button. Push
all
the
you
button.
do is press the button.
That's it.
I'm like, what button? Where's the gear shift at?
Right.
What is happening here? Are we about to take off for flight?
Julian Blum, you see what I be dealing with, Julian Blum? Cully,
Like,
y'all see what I'm talking
you gotta
about?
hold this button all the way down to put it in there and drive and then hold it up. I'm like, what are you talking about? What button?
On the little switch there. It's a button right there. You
I'm
push
used
the button.
to like the gear shift in the middle. And
No.
you gotta put it
No.
back, four toggles for drive.
No, we don't do that, Kev.
Yeah, obviously not. When you got the USS Enterprise.
Hey, King Philip, you see what I'm talking about? Hey, quiet,
That's not
money,
how
yo.
Zulu drive the USS Enterprise.
When you want to put the car in drive, just take that little switch, push it down. It's gonna automatically put it in drive, and as you drive, it'll change gears for you. That's all you got.
I'm looking at it like I'm trying to adjust my seat, so I'm like all on the side.
On
Like,
the door.
where do you have it? I don't feel the button.
On the door, Kev. It's on the door. It's on the door.
Where? I got like 88 buttons up here. Like I can.
Hey, dude, this dude.
He's a maniac.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm like, yo, I'm swear to God, you have ADD, bro. I swear to God, it's like you ever seen a kid in a candy store? Like you legit ever saw? You know how they say, "Oh, he was like a kid in a candy." Have you ever seen a kid in a candy store, bro?
Oh my God!
Yes.
Hoodie Cab was like, "How you adjust the seats?" I'm like, first of all, Cab, you don't have to yell at me, bro. I'm right here. It's the middle of the night. Yeah. He yelling at me from the driver's seat. How you adjust the seats? I'm like, Kev, calm down, bro. You like that Betty White Snickers commercial, bro. You're not yourself when you hungry. I swear to God, bro. And then G-Man, I swear, Hoodie Kev driving my car, he did not touch the brake one time.
That is not true.
He drove the dog out my car.
It is not. Listen.
Yo, my man need a life coach, bro.
This is what happened.
Are you in a midlife crisis?
So we were going down, and I promise you this. And Uncle Freezy will tell you, this is the truth. We went down street to Boulevard to North.
Yep.
Okay.
And these are the names of the streets.
That part is true.
Street to Boulevard Avenue.
That's right.
To North Street. And I'm like,
now that part is true.
What?
I just got lost when you said
I'm like, Atlanta is just ran out of names.
Just random streets.
Atlanta is so big, they stopped naming. Atlanta is so big, they misspell words on purpose. There are two Lucky streets, right? There is Lucky, Lucky, and then there's Luckie Street. So you like Atlanta is so big, yes.
Nah, that's crazy.
And I'm like, am I on Lucky Street? Now like, no, not that Lucky Street, the other Lucky Street.
Yes.
I'm like, what?
Yes.
Are we on northeast? Or are we on northwest?
There is a street called northeast.
Oh
my God.
And G-Man, and then
they gotta fire whoever did that.
And dude, check this out. When we turned on northeast, It was a dude about 7 foot tall, about 400 pounds. I swear he
What?
makes me look like a midget. He was in the middle of the street with a flashlight directing traffic. Because me and Cav turned off North Peach Street onto Northeast, and there was a bouncer about the size of the Big Show telling people where to park because the strip club was right
You was
there.
a strip club. I was about
hell
to say, you had a strip club.
I'm
But here's the
telling you,
weird
bro.
thing. So we was
Magic
going
City.
down Peach Street, right? And you got the Ritz Carlton and the West End and the W and the Hyatt Regency.
Take one
So
wrong
the reason
turn.
is like make this
One-
right on Northeast. I'm
Mm-mm.
like, okay. Next thing I know it's a budget tail,
As soon as we turned off, it's the hood.
diamonds, girls, and whatever. And I'm like, oh snap. Uncle Freezy, your door's locked because I don't know where we just went at.
Yeah, G-Man, I ain't gonna lie to you. When Kev turned on that street, you remember when I told you Kev never hit the brakes the whole time?
Yes.
Yo, so Kev turned on that street and we saw that dude in the middle of the street. I thought we was gonna have to get out and fight, bro. I swear, bro. I swear to God, man. Because the dude had this look on his face like everybody gotta die. Like that look on his face. You know how you hey dude, you know how you be so frustrated at work? Like the next bad thing happen, it's gonna set you off.
Yep.
That's
It's
a look.
A ticking time bomb.
Yes. G-Man, you ever been like you ever been like and listen, I ain't gonna lie to you. So sometimes I walk around the house in the dark. Like I be trying to make it to the bathroom, but I don't want to turn the light on to wake people up.
Oh, I do that all the time.
And I hit my pinky toe on the bed going.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I do it on the side of my door sometimes.
Yes. And then when I hit that same toe coming back,
Oh,
I'm like,
no. Yeah,
my
I
God.
hate when that happens.
Yo,
I
it's
just use
like-
my senses. I never turn on the lights. I just try to feel the motion. I just walk.
Yeah.
That's a bad feeling, boy.
Yes.
No.
But Kev didn't. So Kev drove the dog out of my car, right. He turned onto the street where Burger King was at. Burger King was closed. Burger King was closed. Yeah, Burger King was closed at 12 o'clock. So he kept on going. He never touched the brake, bro. He never touched the
Went
brake.
all the way to Wendy's.
All the way to Wendy's, bro. All the way.
Is it true that you had your GPS on walking instead of driving?
What was he talking about?
When you said that Wendy's was 35 minutes away and it was legit like 7.
Oh yeah, that was true. And I
was like, okay, he's like, I think I got this. I'm like, Uncle Reason, do you got your GPS on walk?
Yeah, that part was true, yo. That was my bad. That part was true. That part was true. And I don't even know how it got like that. It just
that's funny.
I'm thinking we was about to be on a journey, right? Like, all right, we got the 35 minutes. We're on a journey. Then we're gonna turn left, turn right, go down Boulevard to get the street.
Yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't go to Waffle House.
No, we was gonna go to IHOP, but IHOP was closed.
How does
IHOP is closed?
Yes,
isn't it like a 24/7 type
It's
of thing?
supposed to be 24/7.
Yes.
I went to
Yes.
IHOP once, but
my
I'm pretty
God.
sure it is 24/7.
Oh my God.
But we went there the next day though, by the way. Me, Hoodie Cav, and my mom, right? So I brought my mom with me. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Mom Dukes because she had been going through some stuff. So I just wanted to get her out of town. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I brought Mom with us. You
Get
know what I'm
some
saying?
New fresh air.
Yeah, man. But Hoodie Cav drove the dog out my car, bro. And with my mom in there.
No.
I
would listen.
Kev, you want wild human?
No. So Atlanta, you got to drive a certain way.
You do
in Atlanta.
You got to
drive. Atlanta has what we like to call the Atlanta turn, right? So you always got to be on the lookout because anyone can bust out the Atlanta turn at any minute.
Somebody gonna turn. They're gonna see they turn and they're gonna turn that way across 3 lanes in front of you.
Absolutely.
And they're not gonna think about it either.
And shoot you the bird and keep on going.
This is what happened.
No matter who's in front of you, they're gonna keep going.
We were at this light, so it was this lane that nobody was in. We was in the next lane, and the car was in this lane. The light turned green. We went. This is the car. I'm like, whoa!
Yes!
Wait!
Yes! He ain't lying. He ain't lying.
We took off and the car just went.
Yeah,
I'm like,
right
snap. Wait a minute. What's happening? And she looked at us like we was in the wrong.
Yes. Shot me the bird. look me in my eyeballs and shot me the bird. I wasn't even driving.
Yo, I hate when people do that.
And I was
Yeah,
like,
When I see
man.
that happen when I'm in my dad's car and they're the ones that are doing something wrong and then they look at you like you're dumb.
Oh my
Right.
God.
Right.
No.
people will bust out a U. They will bust out a U-turn
Yeah, without any worries.
in
Though.
the
Just
middle.
go.
In the middle of the street, they'd be like just driving. And just, I'm like, whoa, wait a minute,
Yeah,
what's
yeah.
happening?
Bro, and
I'm like, I got to drive like I'm on the defensive.
yo,
Oh
I
my
got to say this one thing before we get back to Kevin Knox, bro. Because I gotta bash Kevin Knox. I gotta bash Kevin, but I gotta say this one thing before I bash Kevin Knox, right? So here's the thing, G-Man. Hey, bro, whenever I see you face to face, whenever it is, the most important thing for me to do, the first thing, is shake your hand and show you some love, bro, because I love you and I appreciate you.
No doubt. Same here, brother.
Second thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna buy you a steak about the size of an end table. A steak dinner.
Hell.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy you a steak dinner about the size of an end table, bro. Now, what you do with it is on you, right? What you do with it is on you. But I feel like I got to buy it, right? I'm obligated, right? That's what men do. You know what I'm saying, man? That's my man right there. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Let me.
No doubt.
And so when I saw Uncle Fulio for the first time, I was like, yo, I was so excited that I almost got down on my hands and knees and started clapping. Hey, yo, Uncle Fulio, what's good? I was screaming in the spot, everybody turning around. Like, they're like, who is this fool? No, I'm Uncle Freezy. That's the fool. That's Uncle Fulio.
That's Fulio.
You know what I'm saying? So and he run and I jump in. Hey, I'm a big guy, right? So I jump in this dude's chest. You know what I'm saying? We're trying to air bump in the thing. We excited. We excited like we went on a 10-0
Yeah,
run.
I saw all
You know
those Knicks fans there. There was a lot.
Yeah. So
That whole
my
bar
man.
was full of it.
So the first thing I did, right? The first thing I did was bought my man a beer. I was like, "What you drinking?" He's like, "Shock Top." I was like, "Hey, get on in the," you know what I'm saying? And he was like, and the bartender was like, "Hey, but he just ordered it." I was like, "Shut up and get my man a drink." You know what I'm saying? so the bartender like, "Who this dude think he talking to?" Talking to you. You know what I'm saying? So I like, get him another drink. You know what I'm saying? And so you know what I'm saying? When I saw CP the artist, I was like, "Hey, CP, what you drinking?" CP the artist was like, "Give me whatever." I was like, "Hey," and bought CP something to eat, right?
What?
Right. Yep. That, you know me. Me and Hoodie Cav went to Wendy's. He drove my car like a dog. Guess what happened?
You bought him dinner.
I paid Wendy. I paid for Wendy's. You know what I'm saying? The next day he drove my car like a dog. We went to, what's the name? Yeah.
You bought AHA.
Yep. Hey, and not because I'm bragging, because that stuff is cheap, bro. That's cheap stuff. It ain't hurt nobody, you know.
Right.
And I ain't do it to brag. I'm talking about the gesture.
Right.
The gesture. You know what I'm saying? The gesture. You know what I'm saying? This is my man. Let me take care of my people. Right. So we at the spot, me and Hoodie Cav, and I'm like, yeah, Hoodie Cav probably gonna buy me a Diet Pepsi or something. You know what I'm saying? This Joker, hey, dude, this Joker ain't even asked me if I wanted something. This cheap MF, bro. Hey, Kaiser Sose.
Where were we at? Hold on. Where were we at?
Hey, Kaiser Sose. Don't you never go nowhere with Hoodie Cav hungry, or you gonna leave with Hoodie Cav hungry. Yo, Kaiser Sose, don't ever go nowhere with Hoodie Cav, bro. I'm telling you,
when this happened.
Hey, Trizzy Trey, don't you never go nowhere hungry or thirsty with Hoodie Cav. Because you gonna leave that place thirsty or hungry. This Joker was like, I was sitting there, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna see if he gonna, since I got him the last couple times, I'm gonna see if he gonna buy me an appetizer or something.
Yeah.
Right?
No.
Wait, where is this at?
Taco Mac. Bro,
look, hold on. So this is what happened. So we got a Taco Mac. And Uncle Freezy was making public announcements. It's Uncle Fulio! It's Rob and Nick! And I'm sitting here like, excuse me, waiter, can I get something? And he's over there making public announcements, right? And I'm like, I need something to eat. Because I'm frustrated. Because I went to 3 shopping malls in Atlanta.
I ain't no. We ain't going to, no. Dude, listen. Dude, listen. Dude, listen. If I saw you, no lie. Say for instance, if you and King Phillip and Swaggy OG walked in the door at the same time, right? And I had never met y'all. I just kicked it with y'all.
Right.
And I ain't never met y'all. Guess what's gonna happen when I see y'all face to face? Yo, my dudes is in the house.
That's
What's
right.
good?
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
We all excited.
That's
Yo,
how we-
me and Uncle Fulio did a chest bump like we went on a 10-0 run, bro. Atlanta Hawks fans was like, what is going on? You know what I'm saying? They all bougie. You know what I'm saying? They mad bougie. You know what I'm saying? With us, I'm a rowdy Knicks fan and I can't help it.
That's right.
All future gaming, I can't help it, bro.
Hey,
When I see y'all, when I see y'all, I be excited to see y'all.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like when I see all future gaming, like me, like they'll be like, yo, all future gaming, he about 10 minutes away, he about 10 minutes out or whatever, and all future gaming show up. I'm like, yo, everybody gonna be dapping up. We gonna be, you know what I'm saying? And we just be excited to see each other, bro. I mean, what's good? What you want me to do? Be all corporate? Hello, sir. How are you today?
No, we don't do that.
You know what I'm saying?
What we do.
Kevin here talk about some doggone sneakers that he ain't even bought. He didn't buy me. He didn't ask the bartender to get me ice water because he mad because they didn't have his sneakers in a size 13. What? Really? You sound like, come on, bro. That's why when I told people you were stomping around like a toddler in a hotel, they believe it.
Hold on.
I didn't know where. Now here's the thing. Uncle Freezy can attest. When he was in my car compared to how I was driving his car, I didn't drive his car like I did my car.
Hell no, you ain't driving my car no more, bro. You ain't driving. You ain't driving.
Now
you notice I didn't offer, right?
So Kev, let me ask you this question, Kev. After driving Freezy's car, you want to upgrade?
I mean, like I said, he drives the USS Enterprise. I drive like the USS Farragut.
I mean, you can get a shuttle. You don't got to get the Enterprise. You can get a shuttle with some of the same features in it. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, some of them features is like, what is this? Why there's so many buttons?
Come on. And G-Man, in between me and you, it's just between me and you, me and Kev. I have been talking to Kev about something personal.
Mm-hmm.
A dude have been trying to sell me a Porsche Cayenne, the new one, right?
Oh, wow.
Right, the new one. I don't, but bro, I'm 6'5", like right now, like 342.
That's not gonna be comfortable at all.
At all. Neither is that price tag.
Exactly. Yep.
Right. But he's still trying to sell it to me anyway. Because it don't matter what the comfort to me. All that matters to him is the profit.
He's trying to get that bread.
Right. Right. And so I've been telling Kev, like, nah, bro, I don't need though. And this has been like behind the scenes in a minute conversations, like in between knock sucks, no we don't, knock sucks, no we don't, knock sucks, no. In between those conversations, I was talking to him about buying the Porsche Cayenne, right?
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, so I'm like, Kev, I don't know if I want to do it because you know the size or whatever. He's like, must be nice. I drive a Arcadia, and I'm like, Kev, this conversation ain't about you. Like we legit have a topic that we talking about trying to stay on, right? And he's like, my Arcadia, I had it for, and I'm like, Kev, we talk about your Arcadia, bro.
It is not how that story goes.
I
tell Uncle Freezy he does not need to buy the Porsche all the time. I said, Uncle Freezy, if you don't need it, don't get it. He's like, I gotta buy a car to drive to Atlanta. I'm like, you just buying a car for a road trip? I got one car because that's all I can afford. I can't just buy a car because I'm going out of town.
See how you trying to play me, bro?
Yeah, I see.
See how you trying to play me like I'm Richie Rich?
I see.
Dude, you see how he trying to play me like I got a PlayStation 7. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even out yet.
Got one in Marcy.
Right.
You gonna play the game? Like, play the game. I'm driving. What do you mean?
Come on, bro. Hey, let me address Knicks Man. So Knicks Man saying, are you getting the Mazda T-shirt that you said the other day? Yes. I'm working on a new vendor I already took the shirts to them. They doing a mock up and a what do you call it when they do the pricing for each shirt and they put it down? Yeah, and a quote. So they doing the mock up and the quote for all the stuff. And so I should probably get that this week. But I want to see the mock up of it first.
Yeah.
And then once I see the mock up, I'm gonna show everybody on the show, and then I'm gonna give them the go ahead to do it, and then we're gonna go ahead and send the minds to joints. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, we're gonna make sure we do. Hey, and I wanted to say something to the Lawrence Tears family, just real quick, because I just want to throw this out there before it gets lost in conversation, and I'll mention it tomorrow on the Knicks at Night podcast. I mean, the Knicks Morning Drive.
Morning Drive, yeah.
Yeah. So me and Hoodie Cav are debating why Kevin Knox is not playing, and State Farm Arena says, "Shout out to the Lawrence Tears family," and throws the Lawrence Tears joint up on the jumbotron.
He said that.
Kev told you that?
Yeah, he said that.
I saw your tweet too. I didn't see it though.
Yeah, I don't have a picture. It caught me and Kev by surprise. That's why we didn't get a picture of it.
Yeah, because like I said, for y'all, it would have been like during a commercial break.
TV timeout. Yeah.
They probably showed the people who bought the suites. I'm assuming the name of the suite.
That might be what it is. But bro, still to have them say, "Yo, shout out to Lawrence Tears," and in another team's arena, and put it up on a jumbotron. Yo, that's mega dope for the channel. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So everybody in the Lawrence Tears family can take pride in that because they got shouted out in somebody else's arena.
Facts.
Just imagine if that was in Madison Square Garden, bro.
Oh my goodness.
We'd be legends, bro.
Facts.
Those suites would just cost like out of the roof compared to ATL.
Oh yeah. You had to sell a kidney to get a suite in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, man. Hey, and you know what? And the thing is this. We had such a good time inside the suite. It was ridiculous. It was so much fun, bro. I was telling Hoodie Cav that we need to gather everybody up, like all the family, the ones that participate, all 80 or so of us that participate with each other all the time. We need to get together and do the Vegas Summer League trip. You know what I'm saying? All of us get together, bro, get out there and hang out. And Hoodie Cav was like, "We ain't gonna have no draft picks. I ain't going all the way out. I didn't see nobody." And I'm like, "Kev, come on, bro. It ain't even about that. It's about the fellowship, bro." the G League, our G League team suck. Kev, come on, bro. Calm down. And I told Kev to calm down, and guess what he was doing? Guess what he said, G-Man?
What did he say?
No! That's legit not how this conversation went at all.
Come on,
legit
bro.
Not how it went at all.
Come on, bro.
Oh my god. So how much of that is so on a percentage basis, Gav? How much is what Freezy just said true? Give me a percent.
It's like 65% true.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I did say he's like, let's go to Vegas for the G League.
Wait a minute, wait. So did I say, hey Kev, you did a great job with the suite in Atlanta? Did I say that?
Yes.
That's
important.
So that part is true.
Yes.
Did I say, you know what would be dope for us too is if we can grab the family and then everybody go to the Vegas Summer League? Is that true?
Yes.
Okay. Hey, did I say what we should do is get the tickets, get the rooms, and get the food and everything, and get it all in one package so we can all be in the same place at the same time? Is that part true?
Yes.
Are you guys going to watch Knox for the 4th year in a row? Be a Summer League.
Yeah, if I guarantee you, if Knox is on that team, I guarantee you, I know one person going.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
listen,
I actually don't know who's going to be on that team.
This is what I know. This, if Kevin Knox playing in Summer League, you know he's gonna put on the show.
Yeah, he's gonna.
That's
look
all
like
I gotta
Paul
say.
George out there.
You know he gonna look like he gonna look like Paul George.
Yeah.
Like, where is this Kevin Knox in the regular season?
So I don't want to skip over this, right? So you said 65%. and Freeze just asked you 4 questions, and you acknowledge all of them. Yes.
Because
So
he was like, because this is where it gets skewed. Because he was like, Kev, let's go. I was not like, no, I didn't say all that. That is where the conversation dives
Interesting.
into
so what
a
happened,
false
Kev?
reality.
What happened?
Because I said, Uncle Freezy, we're not gonna have our first round draft picks this year.
No, he didn't.
And he said,
No,
he
didn't
said,
say it. He didn't say it
we
like
can
that.
just go for the fellowship. I
Right.
said, I'm not about to go to watch the Knicks G League team play.
You mean the
Because we're
summer
not gonna
league?
have first. Because I said Knox ain't playing in the summer league. OB and Quickly aren't playing in the summer league. RJ is not playing in the summer league, and I don't even know if Frank is gonna be here next year.
Now, in general, I actually don't think those players are going to play in the summer
Yeah,
league
they're
either.
not. And so I'm like, there's no point in us going because I'm under the firm belief after what I've seen this playoff series that we are going to package these draft picks for somebody. I don't know
Or
who.
higher draft picks.
I don't know. No, it's not going to be after this. It's not going to be a draft pick. It's going to be a player of some magnitude. I don't know who, but it's not going to be a draft pick. They're not moving up in the draft to get somebody. They're going to get a veteran after what we've seen this playoffs. Because at this point in time, there's no going back.
Mhm.
You can only move forward.
This dude has ADD, bro.
ADHD, you mean?
They're both.
No, but you guys
ADD.
could go to watch like because when you go to Las Vegas for the games, you could go to the other ones too, like if they have like Cade, Suggs, like to watch.
I don't
them
know who these
if
people
you wanna
are.
go
I
to-
don't want to watch them.
This dude
But
has
I want to watch
goldfish.
Cade Cunningham and the
These-
Houston Rockets.
This dude has goldfish memory, bro. This dude has goldfish memory, bro. I'm telling you. The conversation was not even about Cade Cunningham. You see how the conversation went from us fellowshipping in Las Vegas to Cade Cunningham?
Hadouken Sharon
I
brought
brought
up
it
Cade
up.
Cunningham. I didn't bring him up.
Nah, you call me a liar. You said only 65% of this story is true.
Yeah.
GG man, did he not say that?
Because I said no. What he said is what Uncle Freezy said. I thought was not true was when he was giving my responses, and my responses was there's nobody in the Knicks Summer League that's going to be put out in the Knicks Summer League that I want to see. It's just going to be the G League team. That was my response. I'm not about to go all the way to Vegas, pay them extraordinarily Vegas hotel prices to see the Knicks G League team.
So what I just heard you say is that you don't have a hookup in Vegas.
No, I don't.
Yeah, the Hilton sucks, bro. The Hilton is out there, but we ain't gonna use Hilton.
What?
Hilton is whack.
Yeah, Vegas is I get it. That's not on the strip. Number one, that's on the.
And G-Man, you know what I learned?
What's that?
If we go to Vegas,
Mm-hmm.
we don't have to stay in the heartbeat of Vegas. We can stay on the outskirts and just drive around.
I was about to say, because you know what I saw? I don't know what little reality show I was watching, but they got these. I don't want to call them bed and breakfasts, but you can rent like a legit house.
Right.
That's like a 5-6 bedroom house that everybody can stay in.
Right.
I mean, you get your own groceries, you do your own thing, and to Freeze's point, you just drive around Vegas. You can go out there and rent.
Like an Airbnb.
Yeah, you go out there and legit rent hyper and doggone these expensive sports cars if that's what you're into, and just drive around for no reason. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm trying to get Hoodie Kev into that because the one thing about the Knicks, man, you can't talk Knicks all the time if you never see them live. You got to see them live at least occasionally to have your point still be relevant. Because if you keep going by memes and secondhand information and television, then the stuff that you say is not going to be merit based. It's gonna. Yep, exactly. That's exactly what I was gonna say.
Yep.
That's exactly what I was gonna say. You got to go see these guys live in order to understand. Because a guy was like, "Yo, Derrick Rose don't like Julius Randle." I saw this today on Twitter, right on Twitter thread.
Oh yeah, I saw you reply.
Right. And I'm like, these if they up here taking they basing their information, they source, they secret source is a meme somebody drew up, right? And I'm like, yo, me and Kev was right there, and we was watching Rose go to Randall, keep patting him on the butt, like, let's go, big guy, let's go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We saw that in timeouts and stuff. And Randall was like, no, like in timeouts, Randall going to RJ, like, no, baby bro, don't come here. Go over there when we do such and such. Explain. And people like, yo, these dudes beefing.
Yeah, so I saw on Instagram these D-Rose like fan pages on Instagram are toxic. Like I looked at it, right. They have like 100K followers. I looked at it and they're like, oh, I told you, Randall and RJ are overrated and trash. They're not doing anything. And D-Rose was mad at, like, say what you want about this. You could tell that he's pissed at them. Like that clip was going viral.
Right. And so me and Kev are at the game. And you know who is a cancer?
Who?
Elfrid Payton, bro.
I'm not. Me and Uncle Reed have two different opinions. We saw the same thing.
Okay, wait. Let's hear the two different opinions.
Hold on. Time out. Let's establish a base.
Go one by one.
So what are we talking about? What do we see? Let's establish that first. Are we talking about the picture of Elfrid Payton sitting way away?
No.
Okay. What do we see?
No, this is me grabbing Hoodie Kev and saying, yo, look at Elfrid Payton over there. Right? Elfrid Payton, hey, G-Man, listen. I ain't knocking nobody. I don't knock nobody hustle. You know what I'm saying? As a man, you don't knock the hustle, right?
That's right.
Right. I saw Elfrid Payton over by the Gatorade coolers, behind the Gatorade coolers, right? by himself in a timeout. Right, by himself in a timeout.
We seen him once during the game, when they showed him.
Right, and I was and Jay Boogie is my witness. And if Kev dispute this fact, I'm gonna bring Jay Boogie on to co-sign for what I'm saying, because Jay Boogie pointed this out to me. Jay Boogie was like, "Yeah, Freezy, look at Elfrid Payton," and I was like, "I can't see." He was like, look at the orange and white coolers. I looked, and Elfrid Payton was behind the coolers leaning like this while the Knicks were in a timeout. Right?
What?
Yes.
Jay Boogie said this about the game where he went in New York with versus Phoenix. With Cornerstone Kev, and he said the same thing.
Let me expand.
Wait, let him finish.
Kev, before you throw your junk information in here, let me finish.
Okay, go ahead.
Before you throw your tuna
fish
sandwich
I'm Ray Charles.
Don't start stomping your feet. Let him finish.
Right? Yeah. Don't have a tantrum, bro.
Because obviously Uncle Freezy ain't gonna let me finish. But go ahead.
Yo, Kev, you've been talking all night. I popped in here for 40 minutes, bro. You've been talking all night. Hey, Duke, have I not been off screen the whole time?
Yeah.
We had to deal with trolls the first show, so I really wasn't talking that much.
So anyway, Elfrid Payton was over and Taj Gibson legit went over and cussed Elfrid Payton out like a dog. And Jay Boogie was slapping me on the arm. Yeah, Taj, get him, Taj. Because Taj was like, man, get your 8 over here. Stop pouting and get over here.
Taj and who?
Taj Gibson cussed out Elfrid Payton on the sideline. Jay Boogie was slapping me on the arm. Rob the Nick was jumping up and down like, yeah, Taj. Wow. Right? And then after that, Elfrid Payton came to the huddle and started jumping up and down and stretching. You know what I'm saying? But somebody had to go.
Oh, someone was saying that. I saw someone say something about him.
No. Because this is where it's convoluted and watered down. Because what Uncle Freeze talking about is two completely different timeouts. He just merged two incidents into one thing to make it seem like it's one thing.
No,
these are two different, because the time that Elfrid Payton was stretching was a whole different quarter and a whole different timeout than the first one with Taj Gibson went over there. Those are two. Don't do that, Uncle Freezy.
Taj
Those are
Gibson,
two different
G-Man.
timeouts.
Taj Gibson cussed him out like a dog.
We didn't even know. So we heard exactly what
I
Taj
didn't know.
Gibson was saying.
We didn't hear what he was saying, but his body language was giving you the impression that he was cussing him out like a
Giving them the
dog.
business.
Kev,
Yeah.
so how did it look like from your perspective now?
It looked
That
like
incident, because like I said, what Freezy's doing is he's taking two different incidents and merging them like they one
Alright,
thing.
say that certain incident though.
The
with the
Taj
cursing
Gibson.
out.
Okay, so the timeout that he's referring to.
Kev, were me and you not side by side when Taj Gibson was over there?
Hold on. This is what I mean. I said Uncle Freeze's not gonna let me finish. So Elbert Payton initially is sitting in the back row, anyways, by the Gatorade cooler.
I saw that. Yep.
So that's where he's
Yes.
sitting.
Yep.
Right next to Kenny Payne. So Kenny Payne is back there, and Elbert
Right.
Payton is back there.
Right.
They call a timeout. Yes, Elbert Payton does not initially get up. He does not initially get up. I will say that. So he's sitting there and he gets up and then he leans up against the cooler. Taj Gibson does go over there.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we don't know what Taj Gibson is saying. Does it look like he's angry?
Right.
I don't know. I
How
don't know Taj
did it
Gibson.
look like to you, his body language?
He looked like he was hyped.
So hype could
He
be
looked like he was animated.
that's borderline angry when you're not doing what you're supposed to do. If I got to come over and get you to come to a timeout,
But here's
and you
the
on
thing:
basketball team,
to me, it's more like he's trying to get over Peyton hype. It wasn't to me like he's trying to get on over Peyton. He's like, "Come on, man, come on, get into this."
okay.
And that's what I'm just like, I disagree that he's arguing and cussing him out. To me, it's like he's trying to get Elfrid Payton more involved.
I mean that you could say the same thing for if he did curse him out and do that. 'cause
Yeah,
it does
but like
get
I
him
said,
more
it's
involved.
not like we know the dialogue that was happening. We just saw an animated Taj Gibson go over there.
So it was one or the other, but it was still like the same sense, the same exact thing he was trying to.
Yeah,
he
but
was
then
trying to
Elfrid Payton.
show towards Payton.
But this is what gets me, right? And so I see this with my own eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I see Elfrid Payton over here. So
Right.
you see the main guys in the huddle.
Right.
See them sitting down. You see Tom Thibodeau. But then you see like Theo Pinson over here doing something. You see Kevin Knox over here doing something. You see Obi Toppin over here doing something.
Cheering.
They're not cheering. They're just all like out doing, like, I was legit seeing Theo Pinson over there dribbling the ball.
During timeout.
During timeout. Dribbling the ball. It's they're not in the main huddle. Right? And so I'm sitting there like, we're all getting upset at Elfrid Payton because he's not in the main huddle when I see different players scattered around doing other things too. I legit have video evidence of during a timeout of other people doing other things. I have video evidence.
Oh, the one you posted on Twitter.
Oh, but Kevin not talking to Kenny Payne.
Yeah,
But
the
if you look
quality.
at the video,
It was angled in such a weird way. I couldn't.
because
Really
I had my
see it.
phone sideways.
Yeah, I
But
didn't actually watch it fully.
they're legit doing other things. So you had the main people who's going back in the game. You might have some other people scattered around, but it's not like a whole team is like right there. You know what I mean? So that's why I always thought it's unfair to come down on Elfrid Payton when I legit have seen Kevin Knox talking to Kenny Payne during the same exact timeout.
So I guess I can see your point there, and my point would be this: it's one thing for you to be out talking to someone else and having conversations or doing something constructive during the timeout, right? It's another thing when you sit behind a Gatorade cooler just chilling when everybody else is doing something else. That's all I'm saying.
Bro, how much this man was so hyped that Kevin Knox scored more points than Bullock after free throw.
Who, me?
Yeah, you were shouting out like this man scored more than him.
So here's what happened. So I was talking to Robert Nick because Uncle Freezy had left because he was like, "Man, we're losing. I don't want to see this I'm talking to Robert Nick. Now look at the court, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at Kevin Knox. And I was like, Kevin Knox took off
Bro,
his
this
warm
man
up.
is yelling. Look at my boy Kevin Knox on the court. He's in the game.
No, this is how it is. So you know how you have your warm up song, right?
Yeah.
I wasn't even paying attention. Now I was looking because it was the timeout. So you had like RJ was sitting down because this is how you know who's going in the game because you're sitting down
In the
and your
5
seats right there.
Yeah. Right.
So I noticed that, like RJ quickly, Obi was sitting there, and I forget someone else, and Knox was standing up and he was talking to somebody, but he had taken off his warm ups.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying to myself like, something's happening here. Why did Kevin Knox take off his warm ups? Why is there an empty seat? What's happening here?
Oh my God.
I'm sitting there, I'm looking at Rob. And he's like, what? I'm like, Knox is about to go in the game.
Yeah, I see him talking to Kenny Payne.
He's like, what? I'm like, Knox is going in the game. He's like, no, Knox ain't about to go in the game. I'm like, yeah, he is. Look, he owned the court. So this is, I don't know if it's still a timeout, a TV timeout for y'all, right? Because it's still dark. You know how they turn the lights down. Yeah. They got stuff going on like the Jumbotron, like people like winning contests and stuff. So I'm like, it's dark. And like the court is dark. And I see Kevin Knox completely, I'm like, he's in the court. He's talking to Obi. I'm like, Rob, look. Rob! With my phone, my boy in the game.
That was so exciting.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm weak right now. Boy, you I can only imagine your energy when you saw Kevin Knox about to go in the game. My
boy in the game. That's how I recorded it.
Yeah,
it's on Twitter. My boy's in the game. Look at him. It's Kevin Knox.
Oh my goodness. Boy, look at
he got that block. I'm like, I can't get my phone out quick enough to record this. This is my boy can't play defense. Look at him.
I'm surprised you didn't have a tripod set up in that.
Yeah, he fought Clint Capella for a rebound. I'm like, Taj Gibson can't even fight him for a rebound, and Kevin Knox did.
I mean, I will hope so. He's 23, right?
I don't care. Taj Gibson's a seasoned vet.
Oh my God, my God, my God, Jesus.
Freezy, I guess his story has ended about his perspective, so you can join back.
So that is what, when it happened, I was happy. But then I was like, y'all need to pass him the ball. He open. Obi, why are you taking all these shots? He open.
Look, did Knox pass Obi a ball or he shot a three? He got an assist? That's one of his assists.
So he had 2 points, 1 assist, 1 rebound, and 1 block shot. I'm like, in 3 minutes, he had a better stat line than Reggie Bullock did in almost 40 minutes. What's happening here? And let's see, Kevin Knox has done more in 3 minutes than Reggie Bullock did the whole game. Reggie Bullock's out there getting cardio all night. He could have went to the gym.
Oh my goodness. I'm dying. I'm dying, boy. Good Lord. Good Lord.
So Raul, your boy got in. I'm like, Rob, you late. I was trying to get you 5 minutes ago.
So what do you think is going to happen Wednesday night in the Garden, Kev?
Oh, man. Like I said, it has to be something. We cannot go and do the status quo because the status quo does not work.
I agree.
Because what happens is, like this game, they, believe it or not, they didn't double team Julius as much as you thought they double team Julius. Gallinari and Collins were really going to him one-on-one. Because what happens is, and I said this before, a lot of like Reggie Bullock's shots and Alec Burks shots, they come off double teams from Julius Randle.
Right.
But because the Hawks aren't like Reggie Bullock can't dribble. And I don't know why they kept giving, they did like a high post move on, but they would give They give Bullock the ball on the high post when Trae Young was guarding him. I'm like, why y'all giving Reggie Bullock the ball right here? Like he about to do something. Like he about to turn and make a move. This is a waste of 5 seconds of shot clock. Because all he's doing is getting the ball and passing it right back out. Reggie Bullock is not about to turn and make a move because Reggie Bullock can't dribble. Right? Because Reggie Bullock can't dribble, he's not going to make a move on Trae Young.
Okay.
So Trae Young can stay parked on Reggie Bullock all night long. And you know that he's not a threat because Reggie Bullock can't put the ball on the floor. So
Right.
Reggie Bullock's not getting open shots that he would normally get because the Hawks are playing Julius straight up. They're saying, all right, Julius, you this bad. Beat John Collins and Danilo Gallinari. And he can't. But what happens is they're playing him straight up. And when Julius makes a move, they'll hedge Clint Capella up because Clint Capella ain't got to guard nobody.
Right. I can see that.
So everyone else is staying home with their man. So there's the wide open shots we're used to these players getting, they're not getting. And because they can't break them down off the dribble, they can't get open shots. So the Hawks are getting open shots because they can break. Trae Young is breaking the defense down.
Right.
But when the Knicks get in pick and roll, the point guard, like Derrick Rose, God love him. I mean, he's not look. I saw Derrick Rose pass the ball one time out of the pick and roll, and that was the Taj. Like I said earlier, but Taj Gibson was too slow out of the roll that he couldn't get to the rim to finish. So he had to get the ball
times in that certain sequence, like
and pass the ball out.
Yeah. Because he was running to like forward from the pick and roll towards the basket,
but he's too
he
slow.
passed right away. Yeah,
he can't roll to the basket fast enough to be effective. So when he does get the ball, all he's doing is kicking it back out again.
That's interesting. So what adjustments would you make, either to the lineup or the scheme, going into this game?
The only thing you can do is just play Obi and Julius more together. Because if you're trying to score Taj and I got so pissed off at Nerlens Noel. So if Nerlens Noel could just catch the ball. If he could, I swear I'm about to curse Rob. I'm like, if he could catch the ball one time this season.
Oh my goodness.
But then, like, so the PA announcer was like, everybody gets you get free Chick-fil-A if a Knicks player misses 2 free throws.
What?
2 back-to-back free throws. Everybody gets free.
Because I believe that used to be called the Chick-fil-A Arena before, right? Before it was State Farm. When it first opened.
Nah, they just do that
It's called
randomly
Phillips Arena.
in arenas. They
So,
do it
but
randomly.
which one? Oh, I'm thinking football. I think in football in Atlanta, it's called the Chick-fil-A Arena. I think I'm confusing
It's
football.
called the Phillips Arena. But now it's called State Farm. But everybody's like, you get free Chick-fil-A if a Knicks player misses 2 consecutive free throws. So Nerlens, of course, missed because God knows we couldn't hit free throws. Nerlens Noel missed the first free throw, right? Next thing you know, the arena just erupts.
They wanted.
That's the loudest I had seen it when Nerlens Noel missed that first free throw because everybody thought they was getting free Chick-fil-A.
And he made the second one.
I'm not even gonna lie to you. I was a little bit upset when he made it too because I was like, damn, look at that.
You want a free Chick-fil-A?
Oh, you want a Chick-fil-A? Actually, Nerlens Noel has a good average. He averaged a
Chick-fil-A sandwich.
Nah, I believe what was the game?
Hold on, guys. Hold on.
Sorry.
I'm gonna tell you the crazy thing, right? Chick-fil-A ain't even open on Sunday. So when are you gonna get the sandwich? They gonna give you a voucher for it?
And the arena there was open.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they had to pass a law because, like, I remember when the Super Bowl was there, the strip clubs and Chick-fil-A was closed, and they had to make a law just for the arena.
Hold on, he's time out. He said the strip clubs and Chick-fil-A were closed on Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh,
In Georgia, like they're very ultra religious, but so they had to pass a law just to open the strip clubs on the Super Bowl because that's a lot of money that the girls were gonna lose. You know, Super Bowl after parties and stuff. Like it's crazy.
Look,
But
we don't have that problem in Florida.
the
We,
thing,
we got that.
like I said, to be honest with you, I would play Obi and Knox more
Okay,
because you need.
so
What happens is you need to
You
get
have
out
a
and
light skin
run.
connection, a light skin to light skin connection.
No, the Knicks need to run. They need to get more transition baskets because the Hawks really aren't. They're not great defensively. So you can get out and you can run on them. We need more length. We need more length because we have to rebound.
I agree.
Like we just have like your starting centers can't have a combined 5 rebounds.
Yeah, I agree with that too. I do. So what is the lineup where you see Knox and Obi in the game together? What does that lineup look like?
I would have Randall, Obi, Knox, and you can kind of mix it. You can have RJ, you can have Rose, you can have RJ. Yeah, probably RJ and Rose.
They wouldn't do that. You're not having Knox, Obi, and Randall in the same lineup.
Haha, but you did today.
Did you?
Yeah,
Yes,
at the end of the
Yeah,
game.
but it's
at the
like
end of the game.
they just did it
Because
That's
today
garbage.
at that
But
point.
yeah,
when that was in lineup. As a matter of fact, that was the lineup when Randall got the flagrant foul.
Yeah,
It
no.
was Randall, Obi, Knox,
RJ
RJ, and Quickly.
and quickly, yeah.
yeah.
While Randall was still in the game, it's not like he missed his timeout. I was like, I gotta get out of here.
I mean, it's something different, and I'm not opposed to doing something different going into Game 5 because obviously what we've been doing thus far has not worked at all because we're not making shots. So if there's an option out there to create some type of offense, I won't discount it. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of who's in and who's not. At this point, I just want offense. That's what I'm looking for. I need for people to make shots so we can win the game.
Guys, what happened? Because I had to leave. I was on the phone with somebody. What happened earlier? Because I saw the text message from Uncle Freezy. Was there like a bot here? And no, I was not. I'm up front when I use my burner, so it was not me. But what happened?
No, it was obviously not you, bro. Don't worry about
No,
it.
so what was being said in the chat, we knew it wasn't you, Gas. So you
Yeah,
good?
don't
You
worry.
straight.
What they said? Tell me.
No, you
Is
can't
it?
say it out. No, you can't
No,
say
you.
it.
Oh, they
you
were wilding. They were disrespectful.
yes, yeah. It
Oh
was
no.
very.
That
You know you can go back and watch this on repeat. You know that, right?
You can't because
no, you can't because the shot won't until like 15 minutes after broadcast. You cannot see the shot, so you really can.
Yeah, you
and,
can.
and no.
No, you can.
So Kev, what we did is so that
Deleted it.
that particular footage doesn't get that type of publicity because we don't want to promote that. Freezer went in and just took it out. So
Yeah, I would have done the same thing.
yeah.
It wasn't be shown. But
Hadouken. So
What's
you know
up?
the video that you just liked on my Twitter page, right?
Yeah, I went through
If you
those.
pay
what's your
attention-
Twitter? What's your Twitter name?
Hoodie Cav
Oh, that's it.
86. So if you look at this, if you look at the video, right? This is during the
Kevion.
timeout.
Your name is Kevion. Aw,
That's,
not even a Kevin. You're a Kevion. What the heck
think
is
you're
that?
looking at the wrong
Kevion.
one.
I don't know where you got that from.
Oh, I thought Kevion
Yeah, I'm on it right
Peterson.
now.
What?
Is it?
I
Is it?
saw Kevion Peters.
No, that's not
literally
his. That's
me.
not his.
Wow.
I thought it was him. That's what I was asking.
His
Like,
is
you look
hoodie
like
underscore Kev. You'll see. Wait, but Kev, are you talking about? Which one are you talking about?
The one that said when Knox is talking to Kenny Payne.
Oh yeah, I saw it. Yeah.
So if you look at that video, you'll see you'll see the huddle. You see where the times they're talking to the players about to go in the game.
Yeah.
But
I'm
then if you pay attention, you have so many other players doing so many other things.
Uh-huh.
And that's why I'm like, it's unfair to say, oh, Elmer Payne's not in the huddle when literally like no one else really is.
So-
Like
so
on
let me-
camera, on camera, it
look
looks like
bad.
everyone is together.
Right. So this is the question, right? Even though everybody else around the huddle may not necessarily be involved in the huddle, how far are they away from the huddle? I guess is the question.
It's pretty much a similar radius. They're all in the
Yeah,
same area.
everyone is in like a
Everyone is
similar
in the area,
area.
except for who?
Like Albert Payton is in the area too.
Okay, okay, so let's define area, right? So when I say area, are you within earshot of what the coaches are saying?
No,
You're not. Okay.
because if Tom Thibodeau, like legit, Kevin Knox is not even paying any attention to what Tom Thibodeau is telling the people
Yes,
sitting down.
I think you're watching a video. It's like
My bad. I was watching Kev.
We can hear all that.
So no, he's not even paying attention. Like Theo Pinson's over here doing jumping jacks.
yeah.
Theo Pinson is legit doing jumping jacks.
Okay, I
By
got
himself.
I got you.
And that's the perspective you had to have when it's like you get on Albert Payton because he's just like by himself, when everyone else is kind of like
Gotcha.
a way apart.
And
That's why I thought it was unfair.
They also,
For
I
that
also saw that they had like
That
seats for the starters.
narrative ain't no unfair. That dude is mentally checked out and could care less. And Hoodie Kev, as usual, instead of supporting the Knicks nation, he just go off on an island so he can get. Come on, Hoodie Kev, you saw it with your
Let me
own
get it
eyes.
straight. I'm trying to defend a Knicks player, and
That's
you
good.
are wanting to
That's good.
throw a Knicks player under the bus.
He wants to be
I'm
toxic.
the
Huh?
answer.
Look at that. He wants to be
anti-Knick.
toxic. I'm surprised. I'm disappointed, Uncle
Think about
Freeze.
that, Uncle Freezy. I'm actually defending a Knicks player. I'm the one defending a Knicks player. You're the one throwing a Knicks player under the bus. Think about that logic for a second.
Or
Who would've
How
thought?
am I going against
Hey, you
Knicks
just say-
Nation
you just
when
said the same
I'm
thing 3
actually defending a Knick?
You just said the same thing 4 times in a row. You just said the same thing
Yeah,
4
exactly.
times. But what I'm saying is this dude is mentally checked out. I just said that twice, right? The dude is mentally checked out. That's 3 times. And I'm saying, Knicks fans, be careful of players that are getting paid and that are checked out. And Goody Kev is like, oh no, I'll dive on that live grenade. I'll defend a player that's checked out. You know what I'm saying? Instead of
Can you keep imitating him? I actually like. Can you keep imitating him? Can you imitate him for like 2 minutes? Like, do your best Hoodie Kev. Your best Hoodie Kev, because this is actually.
Here's my best Hoodie Kev. Here's my best Hoodie Kev here. Where's Austin? Where's Austin?
Why do you say? Why do I make it seem like I sound like the Dark Knight Batman?
You sound like
Bale playing Batman. Where is he?
Where is he?
I sound like Batman.
Was he taller? Was he taller than you, Uncle Freeze? How like this is the first time you guys met. How is is he cool like he pretends to be?
Who, me?
Yeah, some people look different.
I'm pretty sure I don't pretend to be cool. Like,
yeah, you were kind of throwing shots.
Like, I don't know if I'm pretending to do anything. This is a hell of an act to be doing for 6 months like this. This is straight in character, I guess. If this is pretending.
Oh my goodness.
Our future gaming, yes, I am. I had to call corporate.
Yo,
corporate
Kev, so are we starting?
I don't know.
Are we starting AP? Are we starting EP?
No,
next
you can't
game.
go back down that well.
So what changes are we making? Because we need game 5 at home.
There's no other changes you can make. You can't go back to Alfred Payton at this point in time.
I'm trying to figure out why Hoodie Kev always goes to the defense of something that's always anti-Nick. I just want to.
What is anti-Nick?
He's an Alfred Payton fan.
All of a sudden, but he wasn't. But he
Him and Nick Gas are overpaid
I
for it. It's
legit
okay.
have video evidence of a timeout, and Theo Pinson is doing
I
jumping
am.
jacks.
But
There's
Theo Pinson
video
has nothing to
evidence
do with
of Theo Pinson doing jumping jacks
What
away
does
from the huddle.
Theo
what does
Pinson
that have to do
bamboozled
with?
us.
Hey, but what does that have to do with
But
Alfred Payton?
is Theo Pinson checked out because he's not in the huddle?
He's a one man cheerleader. He's the Rockettes
He's
on the
a
road.
situational player at this moment.
So this argument, and Hoodie Cat about to cut me off again, right? He can't help but be but the argument for that Theo Pinson is doing jumping jacks is the classic diversion. Like G-Man, I said Hoodie Cav didn't buy me a meal, and he didn't even offer me a water. You notice what he said? He diverted the argument to something else.
He
So
said
we
I
never
would
talked about. Yeah, so we
Wait,
never
Freezy,
talked
why
about
did I
Hoodie
just
Cav
realize the
being stingy.
ticker on the bottom says Hoodie Cav is anti-Nick?
I
just
mentioned that in the
realized
beginning. I said that in the beginning when I went on my tangent about Uncle Freezy
No, I thought
Where
he just
at?
called
calling
you
me
that
out
when
as
you
an
were talking
anti-Nick.
about-
What are you talking about? His name?
No, look at the ticker on the
Look at
bottom
the
of
ticker
the
at the bottom.
StreamYard. You can see the label.
Oh, like the ESPN ticker. That is hilarious. I just picked that too. That's funny. Look at that. This defamation of character.
Now the thing I would have done this game, and I thought they were gonna do the last few games, is have RJ play in the second lineup and handle the ball because
Yo,
he
what's
had
good with
four-
RJ, man?
He played good today. I don't know. I mean
He
yesterday he
did.
played
He had a
good.
good game. He had a good game.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
he had 4
that
assists in
one
the first quarter. He definitely should have had the ball more and play make like I've been saying.
he likes to
So
shine by
season.
himself.
What happened?
So,
He likes to shine by himself.
What?
No, I'm saying
Are
he
you a
passed
RJ
good.
Barrett hater?
Not at all, but he's disappointed me.
Wait,
He's
what do you
all
mean he likes to
serious.
shine by himself? I'm confused.
He will have those games that he will score 30, but we still lose.
Randall has the same thing. I don't know what you mean.
Damn, this is terrible, guys. I don't want
You just
to. I don't want it to.
confuse me. I don't know.
I don't know, man. I'm mad at a lot of things, not just RJ.
So Gas, let me help you out, brother. I'm gonna give you a moment to collect your thoughts and be.
I'm gonna write them down. Actually, let me write them down.
There you go. Go to the board. So my question, Hadouken, is this: based on seeing Randall have those, not Randall, I'm sorry, RJ have those glimpses that when he's playing well, did you feel like that we were still doing the same thing as going away from whoever we that have a hot hand at that particular point? I didn't feel like that they just kept feeding him.
You said you wanted them to feed him?
Yeah, I mean, if he's showing glimpses of being able to knock down a three or whatever the case may be, I'm gonna go to you. I'm gonna set a play up for you until you say that you're cold and your shot's not falling, and we're gonna go do something else.
You see, you remember how he made a 3 and then that 3 didn't count at the end of the first quarter?
Yeah. Yep.
He should have played in the second quarter, and that would have continued that little streak he had because he saw the ball go in the hole.
Right.
Pause, but he saw it a few times, even though that last one didn't count.
It's not a pause at all. That's actually very heterosexual. That's good.
All right, but yeah, that I feel like he should have been in that second lineup because I feel like he fits well in that lineup. And Bullock and Burks, in my opinion, cannot be on the same lineup, especially as our
Bullock and
backup.
Burks don't need to be in the game
Because we see how they don't score.
Can we leave them in Atlanta?
And then since,
I can extend my room so they can stay here.
Since RJ had four assists in the first quarter, he should be playmaking more. And I saw him have the ball a little more, like taking it out, like he was holding it out of bounds, dribbling it out. I think he should have done that more. And that Bullock travel still pisses me off because that should have turned us into a 5-point game, and we had all the
Bullock,
momentum.
you know why he traveled? Because he can't dribble. That was more than 3 dribbles. And he was like, I don't know what to do.
And he overthought it. He didn't want to put the layup up.
What do I do now?
We are legit.
So you said RJ. You're gonna put RJ with the second unit, right?
Yeah.
This game, the reason that we want RJ in the second unit is because to keep he had made it a point that he was his 3 ball was going down, so we want him to keep being able to have that flexibility.
His 3 ball was what?
Well, he made a shot or 2.
He was
So you
2
want
for
to feed
6 from
into
the
that.
3.
Yeah, when I saw, I'm like, RJ can't get a 3.
So and that's because they took him out in the after the first quarter, and he didn't play again until later on. So he's
He
cold
didn't
now.
play until like 4 minutes in the second. I'm confused about the way because RJ is getting less minutes. I mean, I understand that
He
he
is.
was playing bad before, but that's the adjustment I guess I saw. I
I
don't know
mean,
if
he
that was a
played
good one.
36 minutes tonight, the same as Julius. The
Yeah, but
most
that was. I mean, they
games.
had
It's,
it
it's
was
the
garbage
timing though,
minutes.
Kev. It's the
It is the
timing to where
timing that he puts them in.
exactly. So if my shot's going down in the first quarter, and you take me out, and you don't put me out again, and you don't put me back in the game again until 2 minutes left in the second quarter, I'm cold. I've been sitting on the bench.
I got late breaking news for y'all.
What's that?
Y'all ready for this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Tom Thibodeau doesn't like the kids. He does not trust RJ Barrett. He does not trust Emmanuel Quickly.
I mean, I
He
know
does
he
not
doesn't trust
trust
RJ
Obi
Barrett.
Toppin.
I've seen that already
You
throughout.
know
the
who he
season.
trusts? He trusts Reggie
Derrick
Bullock.
Derrick
He trusts
Rose.
Alec Burks.
That's
No.
bad.
No.
I don't know why.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean,
I
Kev,
don't.
that's
We
not
shouldn't be.
a hot take. I mean,
No, it is a hot take because y'all are wondering why is he doing this?
No.
Because he doesn't trust
I'm
him.
not
He
wondering
likes
why he's not
bums.
doing.
We know.
He loves bums.
We've been saying this all year, so this is not new. This is nothing new.
This isn't
Nothing at all.
anything. It's like RJ Barrett is effective. Reggie Bullock is not effective, and Reggie Bullock. I'm like, there's no. Why are you bringing Reggie Bullock back in this game? Like when Trae Young, for some reason, it's like he wants Reggie Bullock mashed up on Trae Young. When Trae Young checked in, and Reggie Bullock automatically got back in again. I'm like, Trae Young is just gonna cook him. Why are we going down this road? Do you not have any other thing you can do right now, Tom Thibodeau? Because at this point in time, Reggie Bullock's not even doing anything because what they're doing is they're picking, and like I said earlier, Reggie Bullock is not fighting to get over the screen. He's dropping back. They keep switching. That's how Randall, every time in the fourth quarter, late in the game, Randall kept switching on Trae Young. Atlanta kept going back to it. And Tom Thibodeau did not adjust to it whatsoever. Reggie Bullock did not one time fight to get over the screen. They just stay on Trae Young. So what's the purpose of having Reggie Bullock in the game if this is the strategy?
Well, obviously, he didn't execute the strategy the way it was intended because I'm quite sure that Tom Thibodeau did not put him in the game with the expectation of him scoring no points. That's number
I'm
one.
talking about defensive. Defensive strategy is we're going to switch on the pick. Because you're not going to tell me that Reggie Bullock can't fight to get over a Danilo Gallinari screen.
I mean, he probably could, but you know that. I guess the rub would be when Tom Thibodeau trusts the veterans, right? And he's made that abundantly clear about who he plays and who he doesn't play. So at what point, when these veterans are not producing, do you sub them for someone else? And not, I'm not talking about in the last 2 minutes of the fourth quarter when you're getting beat by 20 points.
I saw in warm-ups Reggie Bullock ain't had nothing. I saw in warm-ups. I was like, man, Reggie Bullock ain't made a shot in warm-ups yet. What's happening? I think I seen him make 2 shots in warm-ups. Now I was looking because I was like, ooh. Because I was telling the other guys, I was like, you see him right there with the hair? I hate him. That one right there that's missing his jump shot. I hate him right
That's
there.
funny.
Reggie Bullock.
That's some funny stuff right there.
So I know if you weren't watching nobody, the 3 people that you was watching that arena, you was watching Bullock, Burks, and Knox. Those 3 people I know you had an eye on.
A little legit. When I first got in the stadium, and Burks and Rose were out there. They were the first 2 out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, look at that SOB right there, Burks. I can't stand that.
No, there is no.
Why didn't the bus leave him at the hotel or something? Like he didn't oversleep.
Okay, look. Wait, 1 second. I'm looking at Randall's playoff stats.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, his assist to turnover ratio, he has 17 assists in the series and 15 turnovers. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah.
That is crazy.
It's been, yeah.
That
Yeah.
is
Yo,
and
so
he's shooting
how does this
27%. RJ somehow
So-
got up to
so-
40%.
So how does this dude hate Alec Burks and Reggie Bullock, and he just came to defend Elfrid Payton?
I don't know, but I hate them too right now, so I can't blame him.
No, I think he doesn't
I
hate
have
the
heard
players.
somebody compare.
He hates the way we hype up a lot of players. We as Knicks fans should deserve 30% of the blame of our team behavior like
No, I
like it is.
I haven't called him like he's about to say Michael Jordan. No, so don't worry.
Who
That guy
said
took
that
it back
though?
on
We need
Twitter
to
too.
we need to we need to we need to do a collage of the worst Knicks takes from like the whole universe, because there's been a lot of weird takes, guys. A lot of people been getting away with a lot, but then also the haters been writing down all the things we've been saying. The haters are coming out the woodworks.
Do
So
you
my
guys?
first thing is, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, do you guys? I mean, I agree with this that he did lose some money from definitely from his contract that he wanted to get
I'm gonna
from
have
this
a hot
playoff.
take for y'all.
Bullet.
Oh, Randall, yeah, and
Randall,
and,
yeah.
and and also a lot of those guys that. So you said Randall mass con. I was gonna write that before. Mass contract is out of the picture, right? Also, Reggie Bullocks, I'm sorry for your neck problem. You out of here. Um, I remember Ron and a lot of the guys wanted to give Nerlens Noel like 17 million. Sir, I'm giving you 9 million. If not, go home and do just like we did to Alfred. Nerlens Noel
Kev
is
just
not
gave
the
it to him.
future. What's up? Oh no. So, but
Oh
my
no,
point is this. No, my whole
I
point is
need
this.
you
Let
to
me
be
just.
my agent. If you think you can get Nerlens Noel $9 million, you need to be
So
my
I agree with what hold on, my pause. I agree with Mr. Dukin, Lil Dukin, Mr. Sharon. All right,
Sharon.
that Sharon. I'm sorry, Sharon. Sharon reminds me of a girl that I used to date in middle school. But RJ should be in the second unit. You said RJ in the second unit. So who do we start? Do we start Obi?
No, that's not what I said.
Are you gonna start
No,
Obi at the 2 guard? What's wrong with
No,
you,
no.
no,
No.
no. I said that RJ
man? Jesus.
should have been put into the second unit. Like he shouldn't have. He should still start, but he should have played in the second unit.
All right, so that I misunderstood that then. All right, so no Obi, even though Obi is the star. Actually, if I don't even want Randall right now because Randall's giving me anxiety on the old Randall. He's playing like the old Randall. We've seen this before. That's why a lot of people are giving up on us already. So another thing is I want Randall to put his hoodie. And when I say that, it's like, you know how when nobody believed in Melo, he put in the hoodie. And that's not about you, Hoodie Kev. I know you stole that from Melo. You're
Hoodie
not the
Melo.
first hoodie. Hoodie Melo, so now we need Hoodie Randall to get in effect. I don't know what, like, I'm gonna need him to talk to his black family and like get him some type of like, I don't know, like,
I'm so
I don't know. I don't know. Like we need him to because he's soft. He's certified soft. Like he's soft.
Who?
Like Randall.
Soft?
Even that flagrant foul. I was happy that he finally showed like, bro, he's not scary, bro. For his body, he's not scary. He's not intimidating. He's too nice, bro. Like when
Nah, he's not
Gallinari
too
was
nice.
like,
You should see the
he's
old
too
videos
nice, bro.
of
He's
him
too
going
nice.
at Kevin
I
Garnett.
need
Nah,
more
he's
aggressiveness from him. Somebody said out there that Mitch is 275 pounds. I think that's a lie. I think
272.
that's defamation of character. That I don't believe that. But if he's actually out there saying let me play, let him play. I don't mind, man. Oh, we're gonna save him for next year. Why? All right. Also, point number 4. No celebration in our house. No celebration in our house. That's a bitter ending if we let them come at MSG and celebrate against us. Again, I feel like everything that's happening to Knicks fans is karma because when you spit on Trae Young, the karma that you're gonna receive is losing a lot of games. The
I
basketball
already
guys
told you
did.
that was one person and he didn't notice until yo, you have like a whole I don't even know what's going on.
No, man, look. I don't know. I don't like the fans, man. A lot of those gentrification Knicks, the same people we criticize about the Nets ended up being our fans. Like there's a lot of obnoxious fans that celebrated game 2 like it was a Super Bowl win, like it was the Giants in 2009, and it was not that. And you guys made it hype as
Wait,
hell.
what does that have to go do with game 5 though?
It has to do with the state of mind. We have to chill the hell down when we in
You're thinking
MSG.
too deep into it.
Huh?
Kev, hold on.
I'm not.
Hold on,
I'm
man.
not.
Time out, guys. Kev, I'm gonna need you to uncover your eyes and I'm gonna need for you to tell me what in the double double hockey sticks is going on right now. Tell me that.
So the amazing thing is,
I'll be back in a second.
Gas, who I think you're a good guy, Gas. I think you're all
Oh,
right.
you're gonna say some bad stuff after giving me a backhanded compliment. I see. I feel it. Go ahead.
Don't
Go
know
ahead.
if it's bad
Stab
or
me.
not,
Stab me. Stab me. Stab me. Go ahead.
but it's like if you go back on replay and you watch this, and it's like you felt that these topics are so important, you had to write them down. You should get rid of that chalkboard
What?
because I'm not going to say that the last 3 to 4 minutes have made no sense, but I'm not going to say that it hasn't made sense either. You get what I'm saying?
So
It's
for
like,
entertainment value, it has value, but for
no,
analytic
it does
values,
not have
not even.
value.
Okay. I'm sorry.
Entertainment wise, because we're trying to figure out, okay, let's get in the car and let's go somewhere. And it's like, where are we going? And it's like, I don't know. I'm just gonna go backwards down the street. Like, wait a minute,
Backwards.
backwards down
That's
the
how-
street? What's
backwards.
happening here? And it's like, okay. So
Hoodie Kev, I was starting to like you.
you know,
Let me see the shot. The shot must be burning me right
You know
now.
what? Boy, look at here. I do not believe for about 5 seconds in my life. You can't make this up. I'm glad this is on video so I can go back and watch this tomorrow. Because I'm telling you right now, if I told people that this happened, they'd be like, you lying. This did not happen. I'm like, oh, I got timestamps. Watch this right here. Oh my God, my side is hurting right now.
Telling you. So
My whole
think
side
that's-
is tore up right now. It is. Oh my goodness.
but
gracious.
hey, you know, it's
Yes, Kev.
it's easier to defend Alfred Payton than,
Then what? Then what?
than it was to say find something positive. It was legit easier for me to defend Alfred Payton. I defended Alfred Payton, didn't even have a second thought. Like, boom, here it is, defend Alfred Payton. And it's like, Nick Gas, hey, man, you took the time to write stuff down.
This is you right here.
Super fan right there. You took legit time and thought to write something down. And I give you A for effort for that, for putting in the time to write stuff down. I don't write stuff down. I just go up the top of your head. But you're like, no, I want to at least write it down so I can have something to go off of. You know, show notes. It doesn't matter that the show notes made no sense. At least you had them. And that's what counts.
That's what counts, man. Like that's
Yes.
what counts. Always being original. Always bringing something. And mind you, it's not that I bought a board. This
And he
West Coast
bought
people actually
something.
gave me a board. No,
You
they
can
gave me a
write it
board, but I don't like the West Coast water. The water's too cold in the West Coast. I don't like the Pacific Ocean. So I always wanted to see, like, I gotta use this for something. So you know what? I used it for Knicks content. Why not?
Why not?
Why not? It's America.
That is the question, right? Why not?
Sometimes I have trains of thoughts, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna write that down, and I'm gonna share it with Hoodie Cat.
Oh God!
So out of that, I think my best take. I know you're being a
Your
hater, but
best
that's what you do. My best take is Randall got to put his hoodie on.
Rand, that's your best take.
That's
So
you see, you laugh. You laugh. I
is he
got
gonna-
something out of you.
Is he going to play in the hoodie, or is that like a warm up thing?
That's more of
Alright, I'm
it doesn't have to be a physical hoodie. I'm trying to say, like, yo, he needs to
So he needs to put on a imaginary hoodie
an imaginary
that
hoodie.
can.
Like go on with your bad self type of Randall. Go on with your bad self, you know?
What in the Sam Hill
Pause.
is going on right now? Somebody tell me, please.
I don't know who Sam Hill is. Is that a singer? Or is that like an old singer? Oh, Sam Hill. Who's that?
Kev, how do you feel about Game 5?
Oh, thank you. So, Game 5 is the thing about it is this: Tom Thibodeau. We all know how I feel about Tom Thibodeau.
Oh my
Right?
God.
If he does not try something, because it doesn't matter. And here's the thing: it doesn't matter if
Okay.
Reggie Bullock has his 9 points, or if Alec Burks has 12, 15 points. It doesn't matter if Julius Randle has 20 points. The amazing thing is that this has come down to the Knicks cannot stop the Atlanta Hawks defensively. And we don't have the offensive firepower to keep up with them.
Jesus Christ. Mm.
Not with the lineups, not with Taj Gibson playing, not with Nerlens Noel playing, not with Reggie Bullock playing. We definitely don't have the offensive firepower because I saw a lineup that legit they have 5
Where's
players
my
on
blue
the
wall?
court that can stretch the floor. They have 5 players on the court that you had to account for. The Knicks had 3 players on the court. They was like, I don't even care what they do. Let them do whatever. Think about that. The Atlanta Hawks had 5 players on the court. They had Gallinari, Collins, Hunter, Herter, and Trae Young on the court. You had to take account for all of them. We had a lineup with Nerlens Noel and Reggie Bullock out there. Or Taj Gibson. So you legit don't have to pay any attention to these people.
Facts.
No, don't say
None
that, man.
whatsoever.
Long Island Sound. I'm gonna write you down here. You Long Island Sound. I'm actually leave it for the end of the series. Long Island Sound is a hater. I love games like this because the haters come out and we get to expose them. So Long Island has
I
been
don't
here.
blame him for saying the series
He
is
is a hater. No, but I'm just I
Wait,
need to write
wait.
down the haters so
So you
it's
think
on
we're coming
stream.
back do you think we're
Haters.
coming back down 3-1?
It's not about thinking. It's about believing in my team. So
Go ahead,
and
Morpheus.
don't be
Go ahead
talking
and
too
take that
much
red
because
pill.
I might put you in here, Hadouken. You're already in the hater list. Hadouken, keep talking because you sound like a low key hater defender.
I'm
You
just gonna say we're not
you
coming
look
back 3-1.
yeah, but you sounding like a hater attorney right now. You know you got to be careful. You on that Salino and Barnes for the haters.
What is so? Let me get this straight. He asked you a legit question. Do you believe the New York
Yeah,
Knicks
I
are going
asked
to
you
win
a
this
legit
series?
question.
Yes, I do believe that the Knicks are going to win Game 5.
No,
No,
I said
not
are
Game
we coming
5.
back
I
3-1?
didn't say
And
Game
don't
5.
say
I
you
said, are the New
believe.
York Knicks going to win this series?
Don't say you believe. Say if you actually think.
No, I like right now. I'm going to one game at a time. So game 7,
Answer the
I'm
question.
still not. And
So
mind
let me
you,
get this straight.
I do
So
have it in writing that
hold on. Somebody said, I believe the Atlanta Hawks will win the overall series because they're up 3-1, and you said they're a hater. But you were like, I'm taking them one game at a time.
No, I did not say that.
You
So
did
you
say
putting words in
that.
my mouth.
Rewind
No
the tape
homo.
back 25
You
seconds.
putting words in my
And
mouth.
you just
Pause.
rewind
No,
the tape
some
back 25
nah.
seconds.
The
And you
Miguel,
man did not say
came
that.
out
The man
your
said
mouth and said, I'm taking
no.
it one
Can
game
I
at
say
a time.
something? Can I have my side of response? The man said at the end of he said
Man.
this series is over.
This
I'm
nigga
ready to go
crazy.
home.
Nah, that ain't
I'm
what
ready.
he said. Man, my man said you asked him. You said, do you believe that the Knicks can win this series? Right? You asked him a straight up question, and he answered
No,
you with
I
a straight
said
up answer.
are we
No,
coming back down 3-1?
No,
No,
wait,
we did not.
no,
No, we did not, Uncle
that's not.
Freezy.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
So
No,
Uncle
I
who's
answered
talking
that.
right now?
and I were
Who's
very
talking right now?
serious.
Who's
We
talking
had
right now? The guy that was
He
the
said,
guy
do
that said
you think
that
the
no.
New York Knicks are gonna
I'm not
win
gonna let
this
you
series?
start the narrative. Uncle Freezy, after game 2, you said, oh, we should start scheduling when we play to Philly. You was talking about Philly. So now I'm talking about me. I'm being confident about winning the next game, and you talk about buying tickets in Philly. And you so
What is going on tonight? What?
G man.
Crazy.
G man.
Crazy.
They asked Gas. They said, do you believe that the Knicks can come back down from 3-1? Right? They asked him a straight up question, and he gave
Right.
them a straight up answer, and they blew past his answer because they wanted him to say something else. He said his response was, "It's not about coming back and winning the series, but it's about having belief in your team." That's what Dan said in response to their question. And so what they did was, since the answer was not satisfactory, they changed the narrative on Gas. And then when I tried to help Gas, I was like, Gas, trying to tell Gas, like, they changed the question to your answer because you answered. So now the question is being changed. He jumped all over me like, you said Philly. Oh, dude. Now I can't even defend you. I tried to defend you and you jumped on me. What's going on? Is this a battle royal?
Look, I'm telling you,
Is this a battle royal?
it's got to be a full moon out someplace. I'm just saying, because this is not normal behavior. So he can't put the phone down. Put your phone down. Look.
Nah,
Talk
because
about
Uncle
Philly.
Freezy be making stuff up.
Yeah, because Freezy, we said, are we coming back 3-1? And we said not believe, but do you actually think that we are coming back
Had the
3-1?
concern Lily said that out his
And
mouth. He said
and Nick
that.
Gas and Nick Gas answered your question. He said it's not about that. It's about having belief in your team. Right? That's what Gas said. And y'all blew past it because you wanted a different answer to the question.
I can believe
No,
in
because we
Santa
want the
Claus.
actual
That don't make
answer.
him real.
Yeah, you badgering the witness with these wet questions, bro.
Nah,
That
You
is a
I want
badgering
serious
the
question.
witness.
the
Nah,
truth.
man.
You can't handle the truth, Cav.
No, I mean Nick Gas can't handle the truth. I can handle the truth.
I'm
That's what I
more
wanted.
disappointed in I'm more disappointed in Hadouken because he took this time to team up with Hoodie Cap. Out of all the times,
I'm the one that created the
you
question.
had this time, this day, today is the day you decide to hurt my heart. I'm really disappointed in you, Uncle Freezy. You left because it's on 4K. It's not even on HD. It's on 4K. Uncle Freezy said, "When are we gonna talk about the Philly games?" So it's hard. It's hard. We need to be confident. Game 5, we're winning Game 5. And is it bad that I'm believing that we're winning Game 5? Like my
Nobody
guys gotta
said it's
have.
bad.
But you guys are non-believers. I'm just Long
Nah,
Island
I
Yeah,
one
believe,
is
but
a
it's like
hater though.
3-1. Are
I'm
we
not.
coming
I
back down
guess we're in
3-1?
the Matrix because we're not believers. I would stay in the Matrix.
Yeah, we were trying to explain that if you don't think we're coming back 3-1, that doesn't make you a hater.
And another thing is like you guys do know that this will be over once if we allow people like Long Island one this is over. I'm gonna go home. Like no, you don't do that because this is gonna be over too. Like I don't. Obviously, we're gonna have streams and things like that. But this is awesome.
Freezy literally did that. Freezy literally did that.
What up? Did he finish the stream?
You said people leaving like before the game is over. Freezy did that. I don't blame him though.
Freezy did that? Oh my gosh, shame on him. Look at that. He traveled all this time. That's how he got.
Him.
Why? Dude, you don't leave. Oh
it
my
was when we were down 45 and he needed to get home. He had a reason.
Do you know why I have this? Oh yeah, he does have a reason. Do you know why I have this? Is because when I went to the Miami game, I saw how much of a good fans we are. But then there were fans that used to go to the Knicks game with a McDonald's paper bag. And I always felt like that was disrespectful because it's like you have a lot of people that buy New York Knicks jerseys just to wear New York, but they don't really like the Knicks. They don't really like the city. They don't really like, you know what I'm saying? They just like the brand. The brand of the Knicks is bigger sometimes, but they don't really love the team. And now it took one series to everybody to say we suck, we do this, and it's like nah, son, not until like nah, bro, it's not over. So Long Island, you a
That's
hater,
the
bro.
question. Who is the we exactly?
The real Knicks fans. The real Knicks fans. I'll give you like Ben Stiller. Ben Stiller's a good Knicks fan. You want me to name all of them?
Yes, a lot of people are saying to put themselves on the list.
What? You guys want to be on the list?
It's funny, they're saying
y'all
to
playing
put them on the
around.
list.
But I don't promise anything because HR is gonna wrap it up. HR doesn't like that I called them out about that Philly thing. So
let me ask you a question because it's one thing to say.
Make sure y'all put.
Hold on. Let's be a little bit real and I would like to talk to Nick Gas about some stuff.
If
So
you're a non-believer,
you
put a
believe.
star. Sorry, no, give me a second. If you're a believer, put an orange. If you're a non-believer, put a blue. So orange, non-believer.
Believer in what?
That we're gonna continue after game 5.
All right, wait.
Continue
I'll
to
make it easier. If you believe we're coming back from 3-1, just say I.
No, don't use
If you
words.
don't
Use
believe,
words.
if you
Use
don't believe,
emojis. Use
just say I.
emojis. Use. Nah.
So let me
You're
ask
not
you
gonna
a
put my
question,
rules.
Nick Gas.
Look,
I'll let it
make
ask
sure.
a question. Hold on.
Wait,
They understand. So
Let me
ask
just.
you.
I
a
want to get the
question.
chat to
No,
join me. So
no
yes,
one,
stop being a hater. Stop
nobody
being a
is
hater.
joining you on this journey.
They just
It's
said
a
that.
crazy journey, and no one is joining you. You are trying to get on the SS Minnow, and we like, no, don't get on
All
the
right,
SS
so I got
Minnow.
it.
Yeah, just
So
write it down while Kev talks. Kev, go ahead.
go ahead, take care.
You are going to be gone for 15 years, and you keep trying to tell us it's a 3-hour tour.
No,
and it's not.
No, you hear Hoodie Cab? You hear Hoodie Cab?
Hold on, don't shut it down.
Because I would like to have a conversation with Nick Gas,
nah,
and because not trying to say, and that's my thing. But we're all over the place. So I'm trying.
So non-believers.
So anytime somebody says something different than Hoodie Cab start raising his voice, screaming no.
No, because right now he's not making no sense.
There it is.
He's just saying, I'm a believer, and I'm a believer in what?
You just did it right there. You was like, no, he said.
Because Uncle Freezy, what I want to do is to have a conversation. Because you can't just say, I'm a believer. And it's like, okay, a believer in what? What do you actually believe in? What do you feel is going to happen to make you feel like this? You can't just say, I'm a Knicks fan, so we're going to win just because I'm a fan. What adjustments do you feel need to be made to make you feel this way?
You've been saying basic stuff all night. Why can't he say that?
I've been saying basic stuff all night.
Right. You have.
Boom.
You've been saying basic stuff all night. Yes.
I literally have broke down what the Atlanta Hawks have been doing to our defense. Why we've been stagnant. I have been saying basic stuff all night.
Break it down again. Break it down because I didn't hear it clearly. Break it down.
What part you want to break down? The whole game from beginning tip off the end? You mean because I saw the end. I was in my car on the highway. I was in State Farm Arena.
Uncle Freezy, which side are you in? Which side are you in? Are you in the blue side or are you in the red side?
You don't even gotta ask. He's on the right side.
He's on the non-believer side.
And so first of all, let me ask you this.
Oh man,
let me because Kev just questioned my fandom, right? So which one of us is walking around in the middle of the night at work, and who is laid up in a posh hotel with a big ass pillow?
That's funny. Yeah, he's really out here.
Hey, which one of us drove 5 hours to come home with no sleep, didn't lay down, and is up in the middle of the night at work?
To me, I'm up in the middle of the night at work too, because this is legit a job, and I'm up in the middle of the night too. Next, am I asleep? Is this a dream? Is this the movie Inception with Leonardo DiCaprio here?
Oh my goodness! Look, I am so glad. I'm telling you right there, legit. I am so glad I could go back and watch this tomorrow because I'm not gonna believe this. I'm thinking this is a dream right now. This is not really.
I was thinking I'm asleep.
No, there's no dream. There's no dream.
I'm not awake.
The only dream is called the Cornerstone dreams because I'm believing just like Cornerstone said to me. Cornerstone reminded me that the Knicks been in this position before. So the Cornerstone dreams is the Cornerstone dreams. No, you have to have Cornerstone. Go ahead.
The Knicks have been in what position?
He said that we made a 3-1 comeback with the Pacers back in the days, and he also said with Melo we also had something like that. So we could do this.
The Knicks, hold on. So the Knicks came back off a miracle 4-point play shot 22 years ago, and that's what you're going off of.
Also, so did it happen? Is it a lie?
No, actually, that didn't happen because we weren't down 3-1. So he lied to you.
He lied. Bro, why would he do that? Why would he do that to us?
You gotta ask him because the Knicks weren't down 3-1.
He didn't lie. You think he lied, Kev?
He did lie. The Knicks were
Are you
down
being-
3-1 to the Pacers, and we came back and beat them.
He said a whole. I was believing, man. It's called the Cornerstone Dreams.
Well, I hate
At
to
least-
tell you that he sold you.
Oh,
He sold you
my
a bag of
God.
lies.
I could believe, but if we're talking in actuality, it's a different.
No,
answer.
you're talking in haterality.
Nah, I want us to win, but we gotta win 3
No, you
games in a
don't.
row.
No, you don't. You can't wait to talk about LeBron's playoff chances.
So
I
let me
don't, I
tell
don't
you
like
something.
LeBron.
Let me ask you something, Gas. And again, I was trying to. Uncle Freezy came in and tried to steer this.
Oh, A-Shar is in the building. A-Shar might wrap this down in a minute.
Why do you feel like? Okay, let's go over the game plans about what you think the Knicks need to adjust for them to have a shot to win.
All right, so
Swaggy G.
no, but I'm just trying to like give you a rundown on Cornerstone Dreams. So
No,
Game five-
Answer his question.
no, we're not talking about dreams. I asked you, to your opinion, what are some of the adjustments the New York Knicks have to make to prolong this series? You want to have a big boy conversation? Let's have a big boy conversation.
All right, let me erase a bunch of things. You guys talk. Give me 5 minutes.
No. This is.
I'm gonna draw the
Gas.
lineup.
Nick
I'm gonna draw the
Gas.
lineup. I gotta
You
draw the
ain't gotta
lineup.
draw none. You ain't time to put it with a whiteboard. You ain't drawing plays.
You
Have a conversation.
I can't concentrate when you screaming at me. I can't concentrate. Like I'm not
Hoodie
masochistic.
Kev, lower your tone.
I'm not
Talk-
masochistic. I don't like a man talking down on me. So like it makes me real uncomfortable. So you guys talk. Let him calm down. I don't know.
I'm
He's
calm. This is
you
a
acting
me being
like you're in a
calm right
fancy
now.
you're in a fancy hotel. Instead of going to Magic City and picking out a beautiful gal, you're out here yelling at me. Like why? Calm down. Bring it down.
Because you are on my podcast. That's why.
This is the community. What are you talking about? Stop
This
being.
is the community. When the banner comes up, this is a Knicks at Night podcast. Does it say hosted by the community?
I have
Or does it
never.
say hosted by
How
Hoodie
about
Cast?
have never-
Game 5?
I have
So
never
let's talk
seen you
about
turn
this
off the
Nick
show.
Gas.
Wait.
You
Talk about
are
Game
a
5.
believer. So
Okay.
I'm asking you a question.
But you're not helping me by screaming at me. You like right now. You really.
Okay,
like,
let me whisper it to you.
Come on.
Hey, Nick Gas. What do the Knicks
no,
have to do?
if I want somebody to
What do
whisper
the
me,
Knicks
I'll listen.
have to do?
If I want somebody
In
to
your
whisper me,
opinion,
I will listen to.
do you just not have an answer? It's okay to say you don't have an answer.
If I want somebody
I'm not
to
asking
whisper
you
me,
rocket
I'll
science.
listen to the Yin Yang Twins. The Yin Yang Twins are the best whisperers in the world. I don't want you to whisper me.
Listen, if you don't know, it's okay.
Listen to your
It's,
question.
You're very aggressive
it's
right now.
okay to stay in your lane.
You're very aggressive right now.
Okay. All right. So check this out. Check this out, gentlemen. Game 5. We play Game 5 on Wednesday.
7:30.
Game 5. This is
How
Sunday.
many days of rest? That's like 3 days, 2 days of rest.
It's 2 days. 2 days.
Two and a
Okay.
half.
So it's a travel day. So I'm assuming the Knicks travel today. They'll be home. They're sleeping in their bed tonight or today, which is Monday now. It's a
Yeah,
holiday.
especially since the game was early. They definitely.
Yeah, they had a 1 o'clock game, so they should
Yeah.
they should have been in New York a long time ago, long time ago, right? So you get to go home, get to rub your wounds, and figure out where we went wrong and all this, that, and the third, right? Tomorrow morning, it's a holiday. I'm assuming, and I hate to assume, but I'm assuming Tom Thibodeau is going to give the guys a day off, at least part of the day. He may give them an assignment and say, at some point today, I need you to check the playbook or
I don't think
review
you do.
film.
I don't think you give a day off when you're down 3-1.
So normally I would agree, but one thing that I've learned when you are a leader of men, right, you have to figure out what motivates your squad and what does not. All the time, you can't go just because I believe I have to hammer you every day, day in and day out, and it's going to help you to learn. That's not necessarily true. You
I
have to
agree
figure
with
out.
you, but since they had so much days off because of the play-in tourney, and then they had 3 games between the first and second, I think it's gonna be a little different.
So I would agree that I think that realistically speaking, the way that they played today, I think that the players are taking it upon themselves, even if the coaching staff does not mandate a practice or shoot around, they'll go out and do it themselves. I think that they have that type of thought process going, knowing that how significant this game is going to be. They're going to get out there and they're going to want to show up with their best. But at the same time, once they get in the gym, we have to figure out what Tom's going to say the scheme is going to be for Game 5, and then that's what they focus on. But in Game 5, I truly believe that when you have to be able to take this team for whatever reason and take it down to the bare bones, right? You got to take all the egos out. You got to take whoever thinks their role is whatever. And people have to be able to be willing to go into this game saying, what do we need to do to win? And whatever that is, I'm willing to do it. And I think our team is willing to do that, but we just need to know what that looks like. And to me, it's fundamental basketball, right? I always talk about fundamental basketball. And the fundamentals have nothing to do with. So again, I talked about this before. If Derrick Rose is on the floor, the offense needs to flow through him and not through Randy. Bottom line, that he's a point guard, that the offense flow through the point guard. If somebody else is on the floor at the time and Randall's on the floor, then you can revert back to the point forward. I'm fine with that. That's good. But if Rose is on the floor, he's a point guard. So
Yeah,
the offense flows through
that's
him.
what we were talking about. Like the point of Rose is for him to take a little more of the duty to set up the plays.
Exactly.
And it like to me, I didn't have a problem with how Randall was playing in the beginning, but then because he was just missing his shots, he was starting to look like he was taking his normal shots. But the thing to me is that after that, he just started to do like dumb turnovers, like costly turnovers.
Yes.
That we could have broken to a lead or got him within like 3 points. I don't know. I don't remember the position, but he did that multiple times.
It ended the run. It basically ended the run.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he had 5. Did he have 5 turnovers? He had 5 turnovers today, and all of them were crucial.
Yeah, they were all. And you know what? I'm glad you said that, Hardukin, because people will look at the box score or whatever the case may be and say, oh, he only had this many turnovers or that turnover. But you got to look at the point of the game when that turnover happened and what was going on and where the momentum was flowing at.
He basically has the same amount of turnovers as assists in 4 games. How? 17 and that's crazy. I didn't even realize. I knew he was getting turnovers, but I thought he got like 2-3 turnovers and he ended up getting 5.
No, I'm gonna tell you why. And this is why. And I think if they if the Knicks go with the malice or the premise of Derrick Rose is the point guard, take the ball out of Julius Randle's hand and those turnovers go down. He's not handling the ball as much. You're not forcing him to make passes as much. So when the ball touches his hand, one or two things are going to happen. He's going to get the ball. He's going to face up. A double team is going to come to him, and he'll either pass the ball, he'll make a move, drive to the basket, and score, or he'll pass the ball out for an assist and hope somebody else can score. That's it. That's all I need for you to think about. I don't need for you to think about making skip passes from one end of the court to the other, or trying to pass the ball across court and a defender's right in the passing lane. I don't need for you to do that. That is not what I need for you to focus on. I need for you to be a power forward. That's what I need for you to do.
I still can't believe RJ got a steal and this man literally just passed it when there was 2 people right in front of him. Yeah. I still can't believe he did that. Like that was such a crucial moment too. Like that's just crazy to me that there's 2 people right in front of him and he just decides to pass it to him like no one is gonna look at the ball. Like those are such careless turnovers that's crucial. Like the bullet one, that one, and then just like not looking for Obi when he's wide open for the dunks. 3-point line.
As bad as this looks right now, I'm glad this is happening now. So when we make a legit playoff run and we have a legit roster of people that can execute, we've already been here. We've seen what this movie looks like. And we don't want to see this movie again.
Man, Miami didn't even win 1 game, so
yeah. But that Bucks team is actually like under. I had Bucks winning in 6, but
and we could have faced them. So. All right, so can I just say what I think? Can I say the keys of Game 5?
Go ahead.
Sure.
And Hoodie Cap, it's rude to be on stream and being on your phone. That's the most rude. That's like rule number 1 of being in a panel. That's like rude. Like you could just do that on your own time, dude. But you're like, let me be on my phone, and like nobody want to stare at you in your phone. It's already good enough that you're in your bed laying down and you're being like a diva. You're like close to Paris Hilton.
Yeah, Kev, don't do it. Don't take the bait, Kev. No,
he's really just gonna be on his phone. It looks
Yeah,
like he's
just say it.
recording me.
No, he's not.
He's
Just
probably
say what you were
texting.
saying.
He's probably texting HR. He's like, oh, why is this guy like taking so much time? Like he's texting HR. He's one of those employees that like, oh, he will always snitch on you.
Are you
Just
gonna
say
So
do
your
this
point. Just say your
breakdown
point.
analysis, or are you gonna talk about me on my
Say your
phone?
point.
Is that what
stop
we
being
gonna
on your
do?
phone.
Are you gonna
It's
go ahead?
rude. It's rude for the.
Just go with your point. Just go with your
It's
point.
rude to the 70 people in here. So
Okay. Go ahead, guys. Go ahead with your board.
So-
Because people want to know what you're talking about.
all right. So game 5. First bullet point: aggressiveness. We have to be aggressive. That's what I was talking about. Randall. If Randall made a foul, they're gonna come back and they want to celebrate at home. So we don't want to give them. So be aggressive. Number 2, let's play our game. Let's not try to go and do too much and show. And it's just every time Hoodie Cap tests, it makes me feel a little bit uncomfortable. Let's play our game, defense, and keep them under 100. Last game, I believe we had. What was the score of game 5?
113.
Game two. Sorry, game 2.
The one we won.
Yeah, the only one. Yeah, it was under 99 to something, or
It was
96?
101 to 92.
all right. So we kept them. So that's my point. Keep them under 100. We have never lost a game that they score under 100. Bullet point number 2.
Wait, what?
No. You're not paying attention, so do not come here now trying to get some attention when you're not paying attention. Go back to your phone. Dude, go back to your phone. You're a
No,
hater.
he's talking about against them. He's talking about.
Go back to your phone. Go back to your phone.
Yeah, against
Go back
Hawks.
to your phone. Go back to your phone. It's not like you was listening. So you didn't give me my attention when I need it, and now you're giving me attention to be a hater. So I don't need your attention. So go back to your phone. Go talk to your imaginary friend.
Really?
Who goes to a hotel to sleep alone?
You were about to
Who
say
goes to
something
a
that
hotel?
made no sense whatsoever.
I used to think you was a
Go ahead.
gigolo, and now I know that it's all a lie. You let me down. You out there in a hotel by yourself talking to a bunch of men. Interesting. Tips.
Why am I?
Tips. If
What?
a player is playing good, Tips, don't kill the rhythm, Tips. Don't kill the rhythm. If a player's playing good, like you guys were saying, RJ had a
agree
little
with that.
thing and he sat them down. Obi had a good game on the first game and he sat them down.
Yeah, but he
there's
changed
so many...
that in the second game. He changed that.
Okay. So that one is my last. Another point is play Knox to make Hoodie Kev happy.
No.
As we saw, that was the highlight. That was the best time. I think Hoodie Kev just went to see Knox, so I just want him to Knox to play at least 5 minutes to be able to make Hoodie Kev happy.
What?
I think there's
Um,
a few more there.
Yeah, there's a few more. EP. I'm giving EP 6 minutes. I'm not starting him because you already destroyed that. So,
Wait.
but
What is he gonna do in 6 minutes?
And who is he coming in for in 6 minutes? I want to establish
Is
that
this
right
the
now.
start? Or what is it?
So I heard somewhere out there that since he's from Louisiana, he has this aunt that does this good drink for him for the games. So the last game that EP has not been playing, his Louisiana aunt has not been doing the juices anymore. So we need his good juju. So we need EP to play 6 minutes just for it.
Boom.
Let Obi rise. One of the last ones is let Obi rise. And I mean this. Julius was the
wide open lobs.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Let Obi rise. Let Obi, whatever plan Leon Rose had with this team, with Obi being the center of the team and let it be shown right now. Because their intentions is to make him the star. Julius is literally choking under pressure, but I feel like if we let Obi have the Julius keys, like give him the keys that Julius is not even driving the car well.
That's
Obi,
not happening.
Maybe and never hurts to do it. So, and the last one, I don't want no more conversation about Julius Randle $33 million max contract. That is over. That's the only good thing that we could get out of this if we lose this series, that we don't have to give a bunch of money to Nerlens Noel. We don't have to give a bunch of money to Reggie Bullock. They're showing
We were
who they
never
are.
giving them a lot of money to begin
Oh,
with. To be
trust me,
honest.
I had a lot of arguments with people here.
Except
So
Randall. I never wanted to super max Randall. That's all I want to say.
how much are we giving him? 26 million?
No, we're gonna take that. We're hoping that he's gonna take the extension.
Yeah,
That's
the
what we're hoping.
option, the player option.
That player option. That's what we're hoping.
And
That's
if he doesn't do good this year, we kick him out of here, right?
No,
You got to trade him.
You gotta trade him. If he,
That's literally like I've heard like a lot of bad scenarios today already that have pissed me off. Like thinking about it, like okay, he doesn't. So he gets the extension this year, and then whatever he plays good, and then he just wants out and goes to another team, and we can't even trade him.
That's right.
That's like the worst case scenario.
Yep. That is.
That will put us in rock bottom. I'm laughing in pain right now thinking about it, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
I know what happened to him missing. Well, the chat is on fire right now tonight.
The chat is lit. The chat is
Let's get
always
them
lit
likes
when I bring the gas.
Let's try
Hit the
to
like
match it
button.
up.
Hit the like button.
This is some
Kev?
Hoodie Kev. Hoodie Kev.
Kev, you got your
It's
input
not.
now. You
It's,
can put it.
it's
you can put
not
some
sadder than you. You know how full Atlanta is. You know how Atlanta, like I'm in California. This week is the first week that everything opened in California. You're in Atlanta. Hot Atlanta is called. Hot Atlanta. You're in a nice hotel.
I want you to stop right now and
It's like-
think before you say your next sentence.
No, because
And
you brag
realize why
you brag
people call
about
me
you brag
Hoodie
about going to
Kev.
Dominican
I want
Republic
you-
and having your
I
senoritas,
want you
and it's
to
like
just think about this.
That was
before you
cap.
get this
I don't
next
even know
step.
what you're talking about.
that was cap. That was all cap. Actually, seeing you guys together, I noticed that CP the
G-Man,
artist is the
G-Man.
real thing. CP the artist is the real thing. Oh, here comes HR.
This is like I haven't seen G-Man like throw his hat and like take it off this much in like one time.
Oh my God! Listen.
What's good, Freezy?
What?
About to wrap it up.
What?
HR's
what,
in the team.
what in creation is going on right now? Somebody please explain this to
I'm
me.
so glad that Freezy just saved this young man.
Please
on YouTube,
explain this to me right now. Please, somebody.
because
Somebody.
The world may never know.
he clearly has no idea the things I will say to this young man
Oh my goodness. Okay.
on live television.
So
And
before
go
All
to
right, y'all.
sleep on my
So
push-
hey,
push
so
pillow.
this right here is a good spot for us to wrap because I think a
I
lot
agree,
of
Uncle
man
Freezy.
we've been punch drunk with a lot of the stuff that we've been saying, bro.
oh boy.
Yeah.
I don't know who
All right,
the
y'all. We'll
we
have
is,
y'all
but
for the next morning drive. I'm at 8:45.
These
I'll
guys
holler at
are
y'all
chat.
later.